This season, Burnley and Wolves were relegated from the Premier League. Now, both teams are stuck in the Championship with everything to rebuild. So today, me and my dad are taking over one club each. Me at Burnley, Dad at Wolves. And over the next 10 seasons, we'll battle to see who can build the better football club. Wins, trophies, cup knockouts, every achievement earns points. But with financial pressure, aging squads, sackings, and the brutal reality of modern football, one bad season could completely destroy everything. But by the end of this challenge, only one of us will come out on top. Dad, today we are taking over Burnley and Wolves, the two relegated sides in the Premier League that have already been confirmed. One is still up in the air when we're recording this, but it might all be done.
I think it's going to be what it is now.
Yeah, I think it will be West Ham. So, I'm taking over Burnley, you're taking over Wolves, mainly because I do think Wolves have a better team.
Yeah.
Although they are the worst in the league.
I think they do as well, to be honest with you.
Especially, again, on Football Manager.
Yeah.
Burnley have some good players, don't get me wrong, but I still think Wolves have the better team. So, we're going to try and take them to Premier League glory within 10 seasons. It's very rare we do 10-year rebuilds. We're doing standard rebuild points, but we're doing it for 10 seasons. So, let's have a look this season at how things played out here at Burnley. I made a couple of, not made a play. A couple of players leave. A couple of players did leave, including Armando Broja. He's gone for £18 million. A few other players left the end of the season as well, including Kyle Walker, who went to Bournemouth. Had to get those wages off the wage bill. They were extortionate. And Joe Worrell as well also went for £1.6 million. Not a lot of players would leave the club, and I still got £41 million. But I didn't want to just blow it all because that is kind of unrealistic. Very rarely you see a club go down into Championship and then spend £100 million. Just wouldn't happen. So I spent £41 million, and I've obviously brought in like 25, whatever it was. So bringing in 41, I still think is a little bit too much. And then you consider that £36 million of it, I didn't even do. £36 million on Florentino Luis is a deal that was already done because he was loaned to Burnley with a loan to buy. So when I first seen that, I was like, what? How have I? Oh no, it's Florentino Luis. What I've actually signed is a lot less, is just one permanent transfer in Carl Rushworth. Both the goalkeepers at Burnley are fairly old. One of them has left the club. So I brought in Carl Rushworth, 25-year-old English young goalkeeper from Brighton. He wasn't getting first-team football. I've promised him first-team football in the Championship, so he's very happy.
Good keeper.
Looks a good keeper too.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
The other players that I've signed, we've got Nelson Viper on loan.
Ooh.
Yeah. Reuniting with an old friend of mine.
Yeah.
Then we have got Mamadou Sarr from Chelsea, who's a young centre-back at 21 years of age. And then finally, Cher Endor from Fiorentina, who is a good attacking midfielder in that centre midfield slot. We're rocking this season with a three at the back, but with one defensive midfield and an attacking midfield in that centre midfield slot. Target forward, we have got some cracking players like Marcus Edwards, players I did try and get rid of, but then I realised he's not actually on too high of a wage, so I don't mind keeping him around for now. I was trying to target the high wage players to get rid of them. Some of them wouldn't leave. Chauna, I'm going to say that wrong, I just know it. But again, he looks quite good, a nice young French winger. Yeah. Looks decent. We got Hartman, who's a very good Dutch player. Not bad wages again, so I don't mind keeping him in. Bashir Humphreys is a guy that I think I'll keep around for a while. He's 23. He's quite young. He's still quite good. Got a little bit left in terms of potential, as you can see down there. Could go up to nearly 4.5 stars. Esteve is a player I did try and get rid of, but nobody came in for him. I tried to get rid of him because he's on a lot of money, but I don't mind keeping him around because he's so fast. He's a good defender. And Roberts on that right-hand side. Connor Roberts, where, of course, Kyle Walker was last year. So we got some good options.
Yeah, not
for
bad
sure.
Side.
We started off the season, let's have a look, with a couple of draws. Now, Derby County to begin with. Then it was a win in the Carabao Cup. But then Swansea and Norwich, 0-0 draws.
It's still not bad results, I don't mean. They're a team that's always like one of those funny teams. They're over there or thereabouts. So Norwich had a bad start at the end of this season, sort of thing, but done well at sort of mid-season, really.
Yeah,
so they can be an hard team to beat.
Points drop from terms of coming down from the Premier League. We then meet Mansfield, knock them out, but we've got Man United next, so I don't think we'll go through. But then Watford away from home, we got a nice little 3-1.
That's a really good away win.
Yeah, we got Zion Fleming. People are going to mention about Zion Fleming because he has scored a few goals at the end of the season. He's not that good on here, unfortunately. So I did try and get rid of him, but nobody bit at that one. He did score the first goal in this Watford game, but also Jacob Brun-Larsen I was surprised to see. He's a rotational option coming off the bench. But again, the wages aren't too bad, so I don't mind keeping him around because if we do bounce back up, they're good squad players to have in the side. Dad, Wolves. Now, I know full well you're not taking this as like I should be careful with the finances. Absolutely not. I just know it. So you spent £95 million. And
Well,
no players went out.
You didn't give me a brief of being not to be.
You're right.
If I got that money to spend, I'm going to spend it, and I ain't letting anybody go.
So you had £95 million, and everybody was held hostage and had to stay there.
That's right.
Victor Christensen, £21 million. So
It's good sort of start on the left-hand side, I feel.
Yeah.
23 years of age.
Still
good.
young, that's
Yeah.
right. Can last you at least 7 of the 10 years before
That's right.
Dad's booting him out the door.
Yeah.
Pablo Torre is a cracking signing, really.
Yeah, good attacking midfielder. I always thought this player's quite good. So
The
the
fact
fact 23 again, so I'm happy with that. Good sort of.
Yeah, the fact that he
youngsters.
come down to the championship surprises
that was
me.
surprising me as well.
From
Yeah,
Mallorca. Mayenda for £15 million. Good striker with a lot of pace and strength.
Very good, strong sort of. Hopefully he'll score the goals for me to get me back up again.
Then we've got Jean-Claire Todibo from West Ham, £28 million.
I was surprised he come to me as well. So really good, sort of solid centre back. I felt
Good on the ball.
exactly what I needed. Yeah.
Also weakening West Ham.
Yeah,
while
does
you're at
that,
it
yeah.
too. The final signing that you made this summer was Alan Maturo for a free transfer from Genoa. Plays left-sided centre-back or left-back.
Yeah, I think it's just a good sort of. I mean, free signing. It's a bargain, I think. Really good sort of player. Really only 21 years of age, so really good sort of addition to the squad.
All right, well, starting off the season, you got a nice little 4-3-3 going on here.
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's one of my favourite sort of formations that I do like playing. I'm playing sort of more attacking, so I've got the two centre midfielders going forward, really, and then sort of one sort of defensive midfielder. So hopefully it'll do the job for me, really.
Well, start of the season, let's have a look at your fixture schedule. You started off a little bit better than I have, I think, because you've only lost one game there, but that is in the Carabao Cup, which at this point, we're not too worried about.
No, not worried about that. So, yeah.
Hilariously, it was Alan Turo who missed a penalty to knock you out as well, which makes it even funnier.
The fans are going to be really happy with me because I've just
beating Birmingham straight away.
Birmingham. I've done West Brom.
Yeah.
So they're happy already.
Yeah, so 2 local derby wins against 2 of the biggest rivals, really, for Wolves. Aston Villa maybe being the biggest, but Sasa Kalajdzic is having a wonderful time. He got 4 goals against West Brom.
Yeah, great.
I think he even scored against Birmingham too, so he's already making himself a fan favourite. It was a draw, though, against Bristol City at Molineux.
Yeah, disappointed with that one being
2-0 up as well,
Yeah,
letting that one
disappointed
go. And then Bolton away from home, 3-3, but you was a man down.
Yeah.
Pablo Torre got himself sent off.
That's a good result, really. That's a point gained, I feel.
Yeah, because you went a man down, 3-1 down, and pulled it back. Adam Armstrong with a brace. Finishing things off with a 2-1 win against Blackburn.
That's a really good win. So, yeah, I'm pleased with my start so far.
Yeah, and so you should. So the championship table then. West Ham is obviously starting off very well. They're going to be, I think, our biggest rivals in terms of trying to defeat them. They're also the favourites to go straight back up alongside us. And you're a little bit more favoured than I am. You've got 2 players in the Media Dream 11. I've got 1 by the looks of it. There's no other players in there. Oh, Hartman. Sorry, I've got 2 in there. But yeah, West Ham's got 3. So actually 4. Jared Bowen stayed.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a shot.
That's a massive
yeah, what a player to have in the championship. Jesus.
bonus for them, yeah.
All right, so let's see what happens at season number 1. Who picks up the early points? Well, West Ham won the league. QPR went up second. And despite me finishing above you by winning on the last day of the season, you go up through the playoffs.
Yes.
And what makes it even worse is if we have a look at the playoffs and see how the playoffs actually played out, the semi-final, you knocked me out 5-1.
Oh, get in. Brilliant start.
So
well happy with that.
Despite me finishing above you, you actually get promotion and I don't. Games against each other, I didn't lose to you in the league. I beat you once, so we drew against each other in the other fixture there, 1-1, but you do knock me out, which is technically classed as like a cup competition.
Yep.
So you do get points for that.
I won
as
the most
well.
important one.
Yeah. Gaining promotion to the Premier League. So it's a second season for me in the Championship, unfortunately. Now, Richard Kone's had an unbelievable year at QPR. He's got them promoted. He has scored 34 goals, which is absolutely insane. That's very good from him.
Yeah.
We have Sasha Kalajdzic there with 21 for you for Wolves. I don't have anybody until Marcus Edwards with Burnley, so I needed a better striker by the looks of it. You had Hwang Hee-chan, who's done all right with 16 as well. Amdouni is the guy who's been scoring the goals for me, just 13. That's Nelson Viper, who I thought would play quite a lot He did play quite a lot, to be fair.
Yeah.
Only got 11 goals.
I'm surprised with that.
Yeah, normally
Very
he is my
surprised with that.
talisman.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, when you get him, I'll get worried then because he does score a lot of goals for you.
He's only on loan, so yeah, that's disappointing. Now, I'm sure we didn't win either of the cups. No, Liverpool won both of them. We'll double check behind the scenes to see if each other knocked each other out. But let's have a look then. My championship look inside. Amdouni and Edwards there. Edwards had a great year. He's by far been, I would say, our best player, even by average rating. There's only Hannibal who didn't play that many games, so it's Marcus Edwards in my eyes. Nelson Viper's 16 goals just wasn't enough. He come a lot off the bench. To be fair to him, he did play a lot off the bench.
Yeah.
Juana got 12 and 8, which again is quite disappointing in this league. Recruitment though, we got £43 million. Don't like spending that much in the championship, but needs must. I might just have to do it. You're going up to the Premier League, Dad.
Yes.
So back in the Premier League is Wolves. 22 goals from Sasha Kaladzic. Chan got 16, 10 and 17 from Bellegarde. Rodrigo Gomez got a nice little 14 assists.
It's one of those things, isn't it? You look at that and think, whoa, I still need a few players to survive in the Premier League, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, we went down last season. We could go easy, could go straight down again. So I could be very careful, and I've only got 22 million.
Yeah, well, you did blow £90 million.
Well, yeah,
last
I did,
year.
yeah. But so I've got to be very, very careful where I spend the money and who I buy.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, well, you started off very well. Let's take a look at the points. Season 1 points are Omega Luke with 2, Dad with 2. Okay, Dad, back in the championship for me. Luca Itter is the guy that I have brought in to fill that left centre-back, left-sided left-back position, just as a backup. We've also got Sebastian Bornau from Leeds. I thought that was quite a good signing, actually.
Yeah, I do like him. He's very good.
High wages, but we need to bring in that calibre of player to hopefully take us out. But this might be the key signing for me in Ryan.
Yeah.
Very good player.
He is, yeah.
Exciting to watch. Can play from the right, can play up front. I'm going to try and use him as a striker and see if he can score me the goals this upcoming season and get us back out of the championship. We've also brought in Arthur Okonkwo as a backup goalkeeper, and Idrissa Toure on a free transfer. Looks like a really good, versatile midfielder who's just fairly good at everything.
Yeah, I would say he looks very good.
Hasn't really got a
Yeah.
weakness. He's 29, so he's got a few years, good natural fitness. So hopefully he can get us out of the division. But again, I haven't really sold anybody this year. There hasn't been many departures. Zion Fleming's gone out on loan. Broja was last season, so there's nobody really going out of note. We've still got a very similar side to what we came down with. But I'm locking in Ryan and I'm locking in Humphreys. We got to the playoff final. I think we just need to utilise these two players. I think we've got a better side than what we had last year, so hopefully it can take us out of this division. And the fixture schedule, we started well, but it's kind of dropped off a little bit, but that's only because of 2 away fixtures. One was West Brom. Ryan scored the equaliser in that one. Then it was Chelsea in the cup.
Yeah.
But that's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
We are only scoring a small amount of goals though. One against Blackburn, which is the derby.
Yeah.
Bristol City only 1-0 at home. Marcus Edwards saving us again. Doncaster, who's not even in our league, we had to beat him on penalties, and we started off the season, which I thought was a good game because how good Southampton are.
Yeah.
Being 1-1 against them. I don't really know whether this tactic or this system is working for this team yet. We're going to find out this year, I guess. Dad, you're in the Premier League though.
Yeah, I've got to be careful now.
You haven't made as many signs as what I thought. That shocked me, I'll be honest. We've got, outside of Maturo, who was obviously last year, we've got Panicelli, who is probably going to be, I would say, your main goal scorer this year.
Yeah, hopefully. I needed a better striker than I did last season, so this guy's going to do it for me. 24 years of age, got a few good seasons out of him, really. And he's already at his current ability, so he's on form now, I think. So could be a good time to get him.
He's a star player in your side. He looks very good. Then we got Ike Alvarez, £3.5 million, so good goalkeeper.
I'm pleased with this signing this keeper. Yeah, definitely. I needed a better keeper for this season, but I don't know how long he's injured for, so hopefully not for too long.
4 weeks, about a month he's out.
So I mean, that's all right. It's not going to affect me too much, but yeah.
He is Andorran.
Yeah.
He's got 49 caps for Andorra. Very unlike us to sign an Andorran player in the Premier League. Jaden Bogle from Leeds, £22 million though.
I thought this is a good signing for me.
He's good right back.
Yeah, good right back. Plays the advanced wing back as well. So going forward, he can be very, very good for me. I'm surprised he left Leeds to come to me, but hey, I'm going to accept that and just take it with an open arms.
Yeah, he very much likes Yorkshire because he's been Sheffield United, Leeds, so he's coming away from Yorkshire. Arnie Engels from Celtic, £19 million for a very good midfielder.
What a bargain this is.
Yeah.
Good sort of centre midfield player. Can go forward in the attacking midfield boxes, area as well. But box-to-box midfielder, got an engine on him, so I'm going to use that.
Yeah, he hasn't got a weakness again. Very similar to Idrissa that I brought in. Not a single attribute underneath 10.
Very good. Yeah, 23 years of age.
23.
It's going to be around for a while.
Yeah. Okay, well, match day squad. You're sticking with the 4-3-3. We have got, by the looks of it, your best 11. Panicelli is in there. He is up front, scoring the goals, hopefully for you anyway.
Yeah, Guppy goes in.
Maybe a weakness down here?
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't replace everybody, so you just got to go with it, really, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I can get through this season.
Yeah.
And then sort of look at it again next season.
Right, well, you started off the season with a lot of losses.
Not very good.
4 losses there.
Yeah.
Away to Aston Villa as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's not looking good, is it? I mean, even losing against Oxford in the Cup, I'm disappointed with that. I mean, I lost to Forest in the Premier League, but then beat them in the Cup, and then I go and lose to Oxford. So
yeah,
it's a bad start of the season. I'm a bit worried already.
Yeah.
Job's on the line.
Not scoring a lot of goals either. Okay, well, let's have a look. See if the season preview actually gives you any chance.
Not good, are they?
In comparison. 18th, so they do reckon you will be relegated.
Yeah. So that's the goal, to try and finish 17th.
Yeah. Ipswich actually survived last year when they went up, so that's good for them. Coventry, by the looks of it, didn't. I don't know who the other team was. Maybe Millwall. I can't remember who went up.
I mean, QPR, they reckon they're going to come down with me as well, so it's only West Ham that's going to survive out of the teams that came up. So
apparently so.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if you can break that season predicted league table and stay in the Premier League, and hopefully I can join you. Right, well, it's a very bad season for me because I didn't even make the playoffs this year.
No.
3 points off the playoffs. I lost in one of my last remaining games, as you can see there, and finished in 8th place. 3rd season in the Championship.
Oh.
Not great at all.
Are you going to give me a freebie in the Premier League?
I can't believe Stockport County finished 3rd.
No.
That is outrageous because they weren't in the division last year, I don't think. Oh, they were. They were 6th place.
Yeah.
That's still mental.
Yeah.
The fact that they've managed to do that.
Shame they still didn't get promoted.
Yeah, still didn't get promoted. Middlesbrough's gone up with Norwich and Bristol City, so a bit of a boring promotion in comparison to a nice little Stockport County, which would have been great for them. But I can't believe I didn't even make it.
Bolton going down.
That's really, really poor from me. So Ryan was my top scorer with 24. Can't really ask much more of that from him.
He's done the job for you.
Yeah, he's got enough goals, but it's the supporting maybe it's even the defence, to be honest, that hasn't really lived up to expectations. They're still giving me £21 million. I think I've really got to be smart this summer, or else could be looking at being gone, if I'm honest. Are you going to be joining me? You still got the job, and you're still in the league. 15th place this season. 45 points. Nice and safe. You were
I was
nearly
way above it.
20 points away.
Never in doubt.
No. So Palace, QPR and Ipswich are going down. You even finished with Brighton there. So lost 19 games, but the most important is you won 13 of them. Some big wins as well.
Yeah, some good wins. Yeah, beating Man City.
Tottenham.
Happy with that.
Yeah. Beat West Ham. The clubs around you. So that's very good, Dad. Well done. Let's have a look. Any other competitions where you've managed to pick up anything? Doesn't look like it. Tottenham win both FA Cup. What is this game on about? Tottenham win both domestic cups. Outrageous.
That's a dream come true, isn't it?
Yeah, and it would never. Keep dreaming. It's the only time you'll ever see it. Dad, Panicelli. Very exciting for you. Got 24 goals.
I'm really pleased with that. First season in the Premier League. Could have been really hard for him. 24 goals. Really pleased.
Yeah.
Bit disappointed with the players around him. Next one's only 5.
Yeah, and it's the youngster Mane who didn't even start that many games.
I could have done with a bit more than that. But hey, we've survived. Happy days. I can sort of build on that now.
Yeah, I'm surprised Pablo Torre is just not quite really put in a lot of numbers.
Only played in 22 games, so maybe he had an injury or something. I don't know.
No, he's come off the bench 18. He's just not starting games.
I'm surprised with that. So, but yeah.
Okay, well, you've been given £50 million to carry on surviving and progress Wolves in the Premier League. I've still staying in the Championship. But that, I mean, in terms of points, people might be a bit confused now. What happens because we don't play each other? The only points that really gets distributed is Dad is above me in the league. You're technically a league above, which means you're above me in the league. Nothing else happened. Nobody else won anything. We didn't play each other in the cups. So it's just 1 point to Dan. Let's have a look at the total points. With that total points tally, it is Omega Dad with 3, Omega Luke with 2. All right, Dad, I really need to make sure this year is the year that I go up. Starting with Zion Fleming, he has gone for £12 million. So we're bringing money back into the side there. And we have also got rid of a couple of players, including Jacob Brun-Larsen. That was actually last season, to be fair. That was £3.1 million. But a few players have left. Wages have been freed up. We're also going back to the loan market to bring in, hopefully, some players who will drag us into the Premier League, including Jeremy Monga. So he starts off Leicester City. He's a very good, talented young winger who Manchester City have purchased and was looking for some game time. He's really good.
Yeah.
He's in my start 11. We've also got Dro as well, who is a Spanish 20-year-old who is at PSG, come through the Barcelona Youth Academy. Very good player again for this league. But James Ward-Prowse gives me the opposite end of this, the experience. He's 33 years of age here. He's got no pace, no strength, but dropping down the league, he's very hard working.
What he's got up here, mate, is what it counts.
It's all about the set pieces.
He's got the fitness to do it as well.
Yeah, so he is there for us this season. But the final signing is Sam Tickle. We've got a backup goalkeeper for, of course, Carl Rushworth. 2 really good ones, to be honest. If Carl can't make a game, Sam Tickle's in. He's actually started a few games at the start of the season already, so I'm not even going to lock any of them in. Just going to let them fight it out. So there we go. Those are the signings to hopefully get us back in the league. Ryan is being locked in, so we're going for this 3 at the back here. Sticking with it, but Ryan is there. Now we've bumped the midfield up. We've got Dro and Uga Chukwu in that midfield. Monga, Edwards, Torre, Hartman. Obviously, our back three is quite good with Rushworth in the net. Starting off the season, we started off not bad. Stockport's top, by the way, which shocks me. Sheffield United's the only points that we've dropped.
Good season
So
so
if
far.
anything,
Yeah, good start.
that was a 95th minute penalty.
And you're scoring goals as well.
Yeah, we're back to scoring goals. A big game against Preston there, 6-1 away with Ryan scoring 5. Love that. But Coventry just coming down.
Yeah.
3-0 against them.
Really good win.
Brilliant stuff. Notts County beating them was nice. Barnsley again 4-1. Cardiff 3-0 away from home. Always a tricky place to go away from home. And Chesterfield, we're still in the Carabao Cup in the 4th round now, but we've got Aston Villa next, of course we have, away from home. So yeah, I think this year could be the year. We've started off well. We don't look like we're going to, struggle as it would be. But yeah, Stockport have 1-4, drew 1 already. They're top of the league. They're doing all right.
You win your game in hand, you're with them.
Yeah, we are with them. And we'd have a better goal difference as well. So we'll see how this one plays out for us this season. But Wolves, now, you had a terrible start to the season last year.
Yeah.
It's shocking that you still managed to keep it in the league, really. But you sold Victor Christensen, £5 million. He's gone.
Left back. He wanted to go. I think the money was there, the wages, so he wanted to go, so I let him go.
But we've got a few players who have come into the club. Riyadh, who's a very good signing, really, for £15 million.
It was a bargain, yeah. He plays on that sort of, I think, and he's left-footed as well.
He's left-sided
he plays
centre-back.
on that left-sided centre-back as well, so he could possibly go to left-back if worse comes to worse, so...
All right, then we have got Tyreek Mitchell, who's going to be the new left-back.
Yeah.
He's better than the one that left, too.
Yeah, so he is, yeah. So that's a really good signing for me as well. 29 years of age, that was the only thing that sort of put me off him, but I needed to get one in quickly, and this guy was available, so that's what I've done.
Well, yeah, Palace was relegated, so it's taking advantage of them going down.
Yeah.
Robert, I like this guy because he's
a good winger.
Very good.
Yeah, 23 years of age. And he's the only thing that's sort of lacking on him, really, I felt, was the strength. So stick him in training and get him a bit sort of building the strength up a bit. So, but apart from that, his physicals are very good.
Hit the gym, bro.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But he'll do well for me out on the wing.
Then we got 3 more signs. We got backup goalkeeper and Marvin Keller.
Yeah, backup, or he might even go first team keeper.
He could do actually. Yeah, I mean he hasn't started any Premier League games, but he started both Carabao Cup games.
They'll fight it out between them, but I thought it was a good signing, really.
Yeah, for 3.7 million.
That's a bargain, isn't it?
Christoph Baumgartner for 1.4 million pound. Again, another one. Very much like Arnie Engels, doesn't have a weakness. Nothing under 10.
I mean, just a really good sign. I know he was 29 again, but it's that experience you're bringing in, just like you did for your last signing there. Whether I play him in that sort of attacking midfield role, advanced playmaker or something, but I think he'd be playing further back.
Yeah, he's got 2 goals and 1 assist.
Yes, he's doing it already. So he's dangerous when he's going forward.
Festi Ebasele is a fullback who can play on both sides, but mainly on the right.
Yeah, he's going to be more of a squad
backup
player,
option.
I think. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right, well, starting off the season, you switched it round to a 4-2-3-1, which does allow Baumgartner to be in that shadow striker position.
Yeah, that's right. That's what I sort of switched it a bit more. Sometimes in the Premier League, you got to be more attacking. You're going to lose a couple more games, but being more attacking, you're going to win a couple more games as well. So I've got to sort of keep away from the bottom half of the table and try and aim for the mid-table now. And I think this squad can do it for me now.
Well, you've won more games at the start of this season than you did last.
Great start away to Man United.
Yeah, and then beating your rivals 6-2.
Yeah.
So that's really
the
good.
fans are happy again. But
Pablo Torre picking up the goal at Old Trafford.
Definitely, yeah.
Aston Villa, Arnie Engels with a nice little brace there. Well, they went 1-1, and then you didn't score until just before half-time. Then it was lights out, and away we go.
Here we go.
Portsmouth in the Carabao Cup, you beat them, but then Tottenham knocked you out of it.
Yeah.
So never mind. And Liverpool at Anfield, Robert was sent off.
Yeah, I'm not disappointed with that sort of result. 3-1. It's going to be an hard place to go to and try and get a game. But I'm disappointed with more or less with Roberts being sent off, really, more than anything.
Staying in the Premier League, I think, should be an easy task for you this year. You've done all right in your first 3 games.
Yeah, not a bad start.
But I really need to join you. So season 3, let's see if I can do that. Well, there we go.
Boom.
Statement made.
Won it easily.
We're back, baby.
111 points.
Come on.
Wow.
Look at that. 129 goals scored. Only 5 losses in a championship season.
Very good.
I'm happy with that. We're back up. We're flying. Goals are flying in from our attackers. We've got Ryan there with 30. 30 of them.
2 good seasons out of it.
Lovely stuff. Jeremy Monga was the highest average rating in the league. He got 21 goals from our left wing. Not bad at all. So I'm very happy with that. We're back in the Premier League. Happy days. Feel sorry for Stockport.
Yeah.
They're languishing like we did. But there we go. Now, didn't win the cups, but FA Cup, EFL Cup, Manchester United and Liverpool. You haven't picked one of them up, Dad.
That means I ain't won it as well, yeah.
Advantage over. You do, of course, win a point for finishing higher. I don't win anything for winning the championship. We're not counting that as a league, as say. But what a season you've had.
Oh, look out. Mid-table I was aiming for.
Yeah.
5th. Come on.
Fantastic. And
Wolves
the goal
in Europe.
difference was good as well. So the mighty Wolves will be playing in Europe next year. It looks like it could even be the Champions League.
Yeah. That's a shock, isn't it?
Bournemouth coming down with Bristol City and Middlesbrough. So we've got a very good Premier League campaign next year for me to join in. Everton's up in 3rd. What did they get in there? That's mental, isn't it? Who's managing them? I thought that said Jose Mourinho. Woo! It's John Mousinho, who is the manager there and done exceptionally well at Everton. But bloody hell, they've done ridiculously good because they finished 11 points above Man City.
Yeah.
So they comfortably finished in 3rd place. That's crazy stuff, but well done to them. Colin Moani was the top scorer of the league, which I don't think anybody has ever predicted.
No, didn't, did it?
Especially you as a Spurs fan.
No.
But Panicelli, Dad, only 1 goal behind.
Brilliant. That's why I am where I am in the league.
Yeah.
He's performed for me, so I'm really pleased with that.
Can't be begrudge of a happy time with Panicelli getting that. But then Arnie Engels and Baumgartner wrestling for 13 goals each there.
Yeah, and that's what I'm really pleased. That's pleased me more than it did with the leading goal scorer, mainly because it was so bad last season.
Yeah.
So at least I've got a few more goal scorers on the chart then today.
Yeah, you got Robert there with 9 as well.
Yeah.
So going up, Panicelli, 25 goals there. Baumgartner, 15. Arnie Engels, 14 and 12. The statistics, a lot pleasing to see compared to last year, I imagine.
Disappointed really is Robert. I expected a little bit more out of him, especially with the assists.
Yeah.
He's a good winger. I'd have thought I'd have got more out of him for that.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, well, your recruitment, you got 60 million.
Yeah, pleased with that as well.
Good amount, very good amount. Now, my Burnley side coming into the league, there's obviously going to be a few changes, but Ryan, I think, will be sticking around if I can keep him because 33 goals is unbelievable. But it's such a shame, innit? I'd never fall in love with a lone player. Jeremy Monga, 23 and 13. What a player.
I reckon you might be able to afford him, though.
Well, 25, 29, it's not a bad amount, is it? It's just whether you would want to leave Man City.
Right,
Amdouni with 20 and 19 as well on the other side. Marcus Edwards, quite good considering he played most of his time off the bench. But James Ward-Prowse coming in for a season.
You got him to put to the assist and he's give it you.
Yeah,
free kicks and all that probably worked out for that.
And Hartman at left wing back got 18, so that's nice. We've got £40 million, but with a very high wage. I've been getting rid of the wages though, so it makes sense.
Yeah, you could afford that player quite comfortably, really.
Yeah, so let's have a look at the total points tally before, of course, I finally joined the Premier League. Season 3 points then are Megaluke with 0, Dad with 1, which means total points are Megaluke with 2, Dad with 4. All right, back in the Premier League, but we've sold Amdouni, who did very well for us last year. I cashed in when I had the chance, I think. £24 million was a lot of money. Couldn't turn that down. So, yeah, he has left the club. But we've also brought in another £2.4 million because of Alex Sorville, who was just a youth academy guy. So happy with that. Fortunately, though, we've lost Hartman. After a very good campaign last year in the Championship, he's gone back to the Netherlands with PSV Eindhoven. So that's a bit of a shame, really, because I would have liked to have kept him around. But hey, never mind. I've brought in Manuel Ugarte. Now, Manchester United fans are going to be like, oh, I can't believe you support Man United and you're signing Ugarte. But on here, he has some likeable attributes that we do enjoy, that work rate, teamwork, natural fitness and stamina of all of 17. Great tackling abilities, aggressive as well in that defensive midfield. He'll play a role for sure. He's already got 2 assists as well. Samson Dway from Victoria Paulsen. He's played 4 games already. We got him on a very cheap deal because he was running out of contract. So we brought him in. Physical attributes are absolutely exceptional. Just not very good on the ball. First touch of 12, passing of 9. In the Premier League, obviously you'd like a player who is much better on the ball, but defensively, you can't argue with how good he is. But it's the rest of the deals that I'm very pleased with, because with Bournemouth going down, I took full advantage of that, and I gave them £52 million for 2 players. We've got Ben Gannon-Doak, Scottish winger who can play both sides. Very good.
He is a good winger, yeah.
Good potential as well. And we've also got Adrian Truffert. So we lost our left back. We've signed a better one.
Got a good one, yeah.
In Truffert, who I like watching in the Premier League too. He's
very good.
He's quite good, to be fair. Very good player. Although I do think, didn't he used to play for Rennes? Oh, he did. Oh, can't believe it. Been a few years. I'll let him off. But he came through the youth academy. You can tell me all their dirty secrets. Tochi Chukwani from Rangers. £12 million. Good midfielder.
That's very good, yeah.
I'm happy with that.
That's a bargain, 12 million.
So I like the look of him. He looks really good. 26 years of age as well. And then Sarencio Somerville is another good player who's obviously Premier League proven that we have picked up. He's got a bit of an injury at the start though. That's all right. That's fine. They signed from Brentford signed him last year. Barely played him. He got 1 assist, 1 player of the match in 5 games. Didn't really use him after that. So I've got him for a very cheap price of 11 million.
Very tricky winger.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good.
A lot of pace on him. He's still only 27. If you think we're season 4 now and he's only 27, so you can't. I think that's a great cracking deal. Then Nicolas Dominguez, £5 million for a good centre midfielder. Again, proven in the Premier League.
Yeah.
31. But there's the experience, obviously, that we are balancing our squad with.
Yeah.
Now, the matchday squad, I have also stuck with my 4-3-3, which got us into the 3-4-3. Sorry, should I say? That got us into the division. We've got better wingers now. We've got slightly better defence. We've got Bornau and Humphrey still in there with Rushworth. Haven't changed those 3. Torres still our right wing back, but our left wing back's better. We've got better midfield and wingers alongside Ryan, who is obviously our main striker from last year, up there this year. Now, fixture schedule, we started very well considering we've got a newly promoted side.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Consider it. I mean, they're Stockport again. They're getting a lot of mentions in this. This feels like a brand deal with Stockport. They keep getting mentioned. Ipswich Town was a 2-0 win against them. Great stuff. Lost to Everton away from home. Not the end of the world, to be honest. We were 1-0 up and chucked it away, though. Cal Elias is a really good player on this game. So when you see a player as good as that, you think, okay.
We did look at where they were in the league. So.
That's why Everton are doing so well. Yeah. He scored 16 goals last year. Like, they lucked out with getting a player as his calibre. And then a massive win.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Against Man City.
Yeah.
Who have Harry Kane.
Harry Kane. Whoa. So where's the big fella gone?
36. Yeah. Is Erling Haaland still knocking around?
It's not very often he goes this early in the game.
At PSG.
Oh.
So there we go. We don't have to worry about him in this division. So Harry Kane's there. Yeah. Sure. All right. So 3-2, great win. Happy with that. We were even 1-0 down to begin with and still pulled it back to 3-1. So very good stuff. We got Man United in the Carabao Cup though, so yeah, we probably won't go very far in the other competitions. It's all about survival though for us. Dad, let's have a look and see. Obviously, you got Champions League football for this season. You've done very well, but you have had a change of system, which is a little bit unlike you.
Yes.
I've
sort of tinkered with this idea for a while to try it, and I'm going to finally try it. I think now's the time to try it, really. So
all right, okay.
I had to get a few players in to sort of do it as well.
Yeah, we got Sergi Dominguez coming in. Very good defender.
Yeah, great sort of centre defender, playing on the right hand side. Yeah, so very good.
Mateo Mendoza's another one from River Plate.
Yeah, and sort of on the right foot, mainly right-footed as well. So good centre back as well.
Players on the outs, we got Pedro Lima and Ike Alvarez going out for a little bit of cash there. We've also got Fer Lopez leaving for £5 million. But look at the two signings coming in. We've got Tom Hulsman, who is
$3 million,
unbelievably tall at 6'9". By the way, that is mental.
Yeah,
aerial reach of 20. Well, yeah, no crap. He has to bend down for crosses.
When I seen him available for $3 million, I just thought, I'm not letting that one go. So I've got him in. I think he'll be fighting for the first team place. And wherever the reserve keeper's going to be, then I'll probably sell them on.
Usman Diamonde, though.
Yeah, this is the guy.
Feels like the key guy.
This was my main signing that I was going to go for when I had this sort of tinkering idea with it, with the different formation. I thought if I get this guy in, because I do know that he can play defensive midfield if I really, really needed him to, but centre of my defence, he's going to be there. He's just solid. He'll be here for a few seasons, I feel.
All right, well, the switch up is a 3 at the back.
Yeah, that's
which
what I've
is exactly the same formation as what I'm rocking.
It
right
is,
now.
yes. I mean, the wing backs are just normal wing backs, which suits them as well. But I can't remember if I've played this formation before, and I think it's the right time now for the Premier League. It's a bit of an harder sort of league to play in. So when I'm on the defensive sort of thing, I've got a lot of defenders back there, and they're very good defenders as well. So I think my defence is really, really strong. So I've just got to hope that my attacking force are a little bit better than they were last season. We're scoring goals, but we're in Europe, so I've got to be a bit harder to beat. And that's what I think I've done.
You had an awful start in terms of fixtures: Liverpool, Chelsea, Tottenham to kick things off,
and I never
you're
lost.
unbeaten.
Yeah, so I'm going to be happy with that.
A win at Anfield with debutant Diamonde scoring the winner.
Love a late goal.
1-0 down as well with Teus
Couldn't ask for a better start than
that. That's an
can you?
unbelievable away day for Wolves fans, right? So you go to Anfield, you go 1-0 down in 2 minutes, you think, here we go.
Yeah.
And then the guy who's been come through the youth academy, Teus Mane, scores an equaliser, you're buzzing, and in the 90th minute, your new absolute monstrous centre-back signing scores a banging header.
Probably come up for a corner,
in the 90th minute.
Yeah, brilliant.
Then it was a 2-2 draw to Chelsea when Cole Palmer got a penalty late on.
I hate late goals.
Yeah. An away trip, which was another late goal.
Yes, I'm going to take that.
To Tottenham. Pablo Torre this time round.
That's a good draw as well, I feel.
As you said, during the Champions League, you got Olympiacos, Marseille, Real Madrid, Juve, Slavia Prague, Feyenoord, finishing up with Atletico Madrid and Porto.
Yeah. It's not going to be an easy thing to. It's very early for me to be saying I'm one of the best teams in Europe at the moment, so I'll just take it as it is. A good bit of experience for me.
Yeah.
See how I go.
Yeah, okay. Test yourself, I guess, in the competition. We haven't done a season preview for a while. Let's have a look at it. I am not predicted to go down.
Very good.
Take that.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Predicted to finish in 16th, though, and then we have got yourself, Dad, in 10th. I would take that as a season. 100%.
I finished 5th last season, so I want to be the higher part of the league, but I would say from 9th upwards, I'm going to accept.
Predicted to finish above Everton.
Yeah.
After that good year last year
as well, yeah.
All right, well, let's see then. Season number 4. My first in the Premier League, embarrassingly. Let's find out what happens. Well, good season for both of us.
Yes.
8th and 12th. You have dropped in the league, though, Dad.
Yeah, I'm disappointed I've dropped out of the
European spots.
Spots, yeah. So, but 8th, I'm still going to be happy with it, really.
Yeah.
Well done for you, though, finishing 12th.
Yeah, 0 goal difference. Possible that.
Yeah.
60 and 60. Lovely
you
stuff.
Never in danger of going down, so well done.
No, 32 points was relegated Leeds. We finished on 48. We're nice and comfortable there, so that's good. Matches against each other. It's the first time we played each other for a while. There's no losses there for you from me. No draws either. Did you beat me twice? You definitely beat me once. So we'll have to have a look to see what the other fixture was in a sec. Goals, Colin Moani again got 20. How is he doing this? Also in a Fulham shirt.
I know, yeah.
It's mental.
I mean, I've been watching the last few games of Spurs, and he is very good on the ball. It's just I think he's had a bit of bad luck at Spurs at the moment. Players around him as well, and not helping him, I don't think, because we're so injury prone. But he's not a bad player. I do like him.
All right. Interesting to note that Manchester United won the league, and they have Benjamin Sesko and Eli Junior Krupi, which is
That's
interesting.
a good signing.
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
There was
signing.
little reports of that being the case in real life. And I was like, please.
Yeah, that's a good sign.
But he's obviously one of my favourite wonder kids of the past few years. We've got Ryan up there. 12 goals is not a lot. There's no Wolves player, though, until you go down to the 32nd
when he
place.
hit 8 goals. So that's why I finished a bit lower than I did in the league. That's really disappointed with that.
Even with your new switch up of tactic.
I mean, obviously, because I haven't scored a lot of goals, but obviously I haven't conceded a lot of goals. Yeah. So you look at it two ways, really, can't you?
FA Cup was won by Liverpool. They defeated Newcastle in the final. EFL Cup was Nottingham Forest. They defeated Liverpool in the final. So Forest picking up a nice little trophy there. But let's have a look at the fixtures for me. So we're looking for Wolves then. Beat you there 1-0. So there's the other game. It was a third-minute goal by Somerville.
Yeah.
So it's a point each there, and you get a point for finishing above me. And I don't think you knocked me out of the cups. I got Everton there who knocked me out in the 4th round, and Newcastle knocked me out of the Carabao Cup in the 4th round as well. And I didn't knock you out. So yeah, no other points to be distributed. It's all down to whether you won the Champions League or not.
Oh, come on.
And did you win the Champions League? No.
Oh.
Real Madrid did. Well, actually, no. It's still to be played.
Still to be played, yeah.
Still to be played. However, I think I did just see it. You got quite far. Quarterfinals.
I'm happy with that. Further than I thought I was going to get.
Man City couldn't score a goal against Man City in the quarters, but you got there. That's the main thing. You beat Dortmund along the way in the round of 16. Did you play knock-up? Didn't. Finish in the top 8.
Ooh, come
Not
on.
bad at
6.
all.
Only lost 1 game.
Lost 1 game there to Marseille, which is one of the games I thought you would have won.
Yeah.
You drew 2. Who were they against? We got Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid.
That's 2 good results, really.
And then 5 wins. We got Porto, Feyenoord, Juve, 4-1, Inter in as well. Big win. Huge win there. What a good season for you, really.
I'm now disappointed I'm not in Europe.
Yeah, it's such a shame you're not doing it again. You never know, though, because 8th place is a funny position in the Premier League because you might get the Europa Conference. To be fair, the Champions League is to be played. If Arsenal win, it might give us another spot for the Premier League. They did finish 2nd, and then that would put Everton in the Champions League. I don't want Arsenal to win. Yeah, it would put Everton in the Champions League, Chelsea and Tottenham in Europa, and you in Europa Conference. So if Arsenal do win the Champions League, you get a European spot.
No, I'd rather not play next year.
Let's have a look at the squad then, Dad. Panicelli was the top scorer.
Yeah, that's what I'm disappointed.
With 12.
Yeah, I've got to look at that again now, am I?
That's poor.
Yeah.
Mateus Manny got 9, which isn't too bad, but no. £93 million, nice though.
Ooh, yeah, I might just go out and get myself a striker.
Yeah, maybe. Let's have a look to see what my guys have done. First season Premier League, 13 from Ryan, 7 from Trufa and Edwards on the wings. Edwards has dropped off a cliff.
Yeah.
Wow, he's even dropped off in terms of attributes. He's not that. He's only 31. His natural fitness is 14. It's just gone like so downhill. It's weird, isn't it?
He's gone as well, so he's not, don't even sort of pay to sort of sell him, really.
Well,
is
his contract's about to run out.
That's what it is, then.
Well, I don't think I'll be renewing that one.
No.
He'll be gone, probably as well as Idrissa Toure, who played right wing back, and James Ward-Prowse too.
They're all in the 30s, though, so it's not the end of the world losing them, though, is it?
Yeah, he's 35. It's time for him to go, really. But I've been given 21 million. Maybe I'll keep him. I'll keep them. Big summer ahead. Let's have a look at the points, though. All right, season 4 points are Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 2, meaning the total points are Mega Luke with 3, and Dad with 6. All right, on the outs for me this season, we've got Esteve and Florentine Luis, both leaving to go to Saudi Arabia. There's other players who might have left as well. Carl Rushworth has gone for £17 million, the goalkeeper, to Bournemouth. So that's a sad one, really. That's left the club there. That was actually last season, to be fair, but there we go. Now, this season, 2030, I've brought in some bargains, I think. This is the year that we're going to try and get up to the top. Thomas Jorgensen, centre midfielder, very good player. We had a battle off a couple of big clubs for this man's signature. He left Inter Milan for just £1.9 million. Not bad.
Yeah.
Manfred Ugalde from Bournemouth, so we like signing Bournemouth players here. Getting a very talented striker there from Costa Rica, of all places, so looks quite good. Scored 2 goals in 4 already. Ange Ahausu from Rapid Vienna, £5 million. Another great bargain.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Physical attributes, phenomenal.
Yeah.
Cracking, left-footed. Love that.
Ones to get hold of, yeah.
There's more to come, though. We've got Zakira El Ouadi from Genk. Obviously, I was the manager a few rebuilds ago when we did the Belgian League, and I really enjoyed using him. So as soon as I seen him pop up as an option, I went for him. He was good from Morocco. So good backup right back there. But this one, I've got a plan with Charlie Price because I tried to sign him and he had no intention whatsoever unless it was a loan deal.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay. So I've loaned him for a season from Manchester United. He's got a perfectionist personality. He's left-footed in midfield, which is rare to find. He's natural in both positions, and he's a 5-star potential with 17 natural fitness and good base attributes at 19 years old.
Very good.
I am going to pull out everything to make sure he has the best time up here in Burnley. Oh, he is going to be like, mate, do you want us to pick you up in a Rolls Royce? Oh, this service is lovely. Yeah, this is what we do for our VIPs, you know? He is going to have all the treatment.
So you're going to sign him next season then?
Just so I can sign him next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to bring him apples. Everything. Well, that's the plan, to bring Charlie Price on a permanent deal if he would want to come to us from Manchester United. So we are locking him in because we have to. We've got to make sure he plays every game.
Oh, yeah, you got to, yeah.
In his favourite position of deep line playmaker, we're going for a 4-3-3. However, out of possession, he does drop into the centre-back position. We lost the goalkeeper. We have got a keeper that's come through the youth academy that I was like, all right, yeah, you'll do. How good he is.
Yeah, he's not bad, yeah.
Danny Cousins.
19, it's not very often you get them that good at 19.
Yeah, so fantastic stuff.
Resolute
Resolute
is 5
personality
as well. You're already good.
He's conceded 8 in his first 4 games, but we'll let him off. He did play 4 games last year, actually, as well. And Ugalde is also going to be locked in up front, which hopefully allows, obviously, our wingers a little bit more game time, including Ryan on the right-hand side. So, fixtures at the start of the season. Let's have a look at it. How has the 4-3-3 started? Well, we lost to you, which isn't a great start. 2-0 against you. That's a point for you already. But we did beat Bournemouth. Charlie Price, sent off. Don't worry about it, Charlie. Hey, these things happen, mate.
We still went out there and won as well, 2-0.
Let me promise you, once the suspension's over, that position is yours. We'll put you in a box. I know you can't sit in the. We'll put you in a box. You have a nice. You'll bring all your family up. Yeah, you have a lovely time. Beers on us. Then we have got Chelsea away from home.
That's a good result.
Cracking. We thought we'd be a winner in the 96th minute.
Yeah, it's a shame, isn't it?
And then in the 97th they scored. Typical. Then Manchester City away from home knocked them out of the cup.
Yeah.
Love that. But then Man United, Charlie Price couldn't play that one.
No, he couldn't, not allowed.
So, we did all right, but unfortunately, Junior Krupi scored 2 and knocked us out with Bruno Fernandes. Or not knocked us out, beat us with Bruno Fernandes getting the winner. But never mind. All right, okay. Not a bad start. Let's have a look at yours, Dad, because you have made some cracking signings of your own this summer.
Yeah.
Some big ones. Now, going out, Tariq Mitchell left, which did surprise me, but he hit 30 and Dad was like, you're gone, mate.
You're gone. Yeah, so Bournemouth come in. They had a bit of money to spend because obviously someone else was supplying them with a lot of money.
Every season I'm giving him something.
So I've sold him. So yeah.
He's gone, £23 million. And then £17 million in Tachua from Al Hilal. Well, to Al Hilal, £13 million, and Alamaturo for £4 million. So a few other players have gone. Now, players on the ins. You've seen one of them already. He scored against me.
Yes.
Svojkvist, 17 million from Copenhagen.
Oh, there's a 19-year-old and he looks this good already. So, potential ability is 5-star. I'm going to lock this guy in.
Yeah, he looks great.
He does look very good.
Good physical attributes to kick things off.
That good physical attributes for 19 it's very rare to find. So you've got to grab these players when you see them.
Resolute personality as well.
It's a bargain that I got the price I got him for as well.
Yeah, not bad at all. Just 17 million pound.
Definitely, yeah.
Then we have got Van der Bremt, who's come in as a right back option there, 18 million pound. Good option. Can play across the back three as well. Same as Kurtulus, he can play across the back three.
Yeah,
I've
got to get a couple of centre backs in just to sort of get an injury. So he's another good one that I've got in as well.
Yeah, he's really good, really. And he's only 23.
Only 23, yeah. So it's a good buy, really.
At Malmo, £6 million is a bargain there. Then we have got now Dithmer, again from Copenhagen, has been loaned back.
Yeah,
but what a talent! 18 years of age.
They asked from him back, and I thought, well, I'm not going to put him in my team straight away, so let him have a bit of experience where he is. He looks like he's doing a good job there as it is. So
he's starting games, so it makes the big difference there. Then we have got Francisco Consao, who is starting in your right midfield spot.
Yeah, so he's another good sort of player. Only 27, so yeah. Pleased with that. Good signing. Physicals are very good.
Not bad.
Nope.
Then we've got Jason London from Arsenal.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
this is one for the future, so I've stuck him right into the under-21s because I don't think he's going to get into that the left-back position because I've got another player coming in for that.
Yeah, 6'5". What a monster.
Yeah.
And then, because you love Arsenal so much, you signed somebody called Arsene. After your obviously idol Arsene Wenger. Arsene Kouassi,
very good.
Back. There's the left back you're on about.
Left back, wing back, sort of, he's going to be very good for me.
Okay, so he joins for £21 million from Milan. Cristiano Brum from Chavez, £6 million. I looked at him as well.
Yeah.
He did look good.
For 19, he's a good striker, really. So he might not go straight into the first team, but
he's in under 21s for now.
He's going to be there or thereabouts for me.
Yeah, he's been scoring goals too. And then Jacques Ekholmi for £14 million. Another left back.
Another left. Well, I bought
options.
3 left backs, but I sent one
Out on loan.
On loan. So, and I lost my left back. So yeah,
Alan Maturo went,
yeah,
didn't he?
this is a very good sort of buy as well.
All right, so sticking with the 3 at the back.
Yeah.
Interesting after last year. So
Well, it was only, I was all right defending. It was just scoring goals, wasn't it? So
Need to score
hopefully
goals.
this will work for me again this season.
new winger, Svoikist in there in that attacking midfield position.
Could be very good.
New wing backs as well. We
Looking
already know
good.
you started well. Did you carry it on after beating me 2-0? 3-1 against Tottenham.
At Tottenham as well.
Panicelli
Hell of
scored
a
2.
result, yeah.
Then you knocked out the Icelandic side here, 7-0 and 2-1. Drew to Manchester City at home, which is not a bad result at all. Then lost when you went up to Newcastle.
Yeah, it's not an easy place to go. So, I think it's a good start for the season already. So yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Now you are through to the Europa Conference League. Sparta
Ooh.
Prague, Rijeka, Karabag, Luzern, Lugano, CSKA Sofia. But it's not what we look at when we go Europa Conference League, is it?
No.
It's what are the other teams like?
Yeah.
And there is a couple in there that might cause you trouble.
Yeah.
Eintracht Frankfurt being one of them.
100%. Yeah.
That could be a big one.
Bromby's there as well.
Bromby, you just
they
never
can be
know.
difficult in that league.
Yeah. But other than that,
It's not a lot of teams in there that sort of, I think. I mean, when you look at how well I've done last season in the Champions League, I got to be looking at that and thinking, I'm going to be disappointed if I don't at least get to the semi-final.
yeah. Maybe even better, really.
Yeah, definitely. So,
Will you be putting a European trophy, putting Wolves' name on that European trophy? Let's find out in season number 5. Well, that is another good year for Wolves. I'm sort of meandering in mid-table here.
yeah. I still
Haven't
think it's
really
a
got
good
that
season
far.
for you.
Yeah.
You know, you've improved from last season.
Aston Villa went down.
Oh, that's a big surprise.
That is big. So, that is shocking.
I'm looking at the teams behind me, mate. Oh, God. Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Everton, Man City. What a season I've just had.
Yeah, you have to be fair. Arsenal, Manchester United battling. Well, actually, Arsenal ran away with it.
Yeah.
I looked at that and it looked like it was the same. They won on goal difference. Newcastle, 78 points. They're on the same as
That's
Manchester
not looking
United.
bad. That game I lost at the beginning of the season now.
You're only a point behind them.
Yeah. So I'm pleased with
Only a point behind them. And goal difference isn't too bad either. You're
No.
knocking around the same amount as what they are. Scoring 67 goals. Now, Arsenal were the exception in the 80s, but there's a lot of clubs who scored 60 plus goals. But guess who scored more, Dad?
that. Burnley.
Me.
73.
Second top scorer in the league, down in
Yeah.
10th place, but unfortunately we also conceded
Just gotta-
58.
yeah, you got to sort your defence out.
Yeah. Which actually is mid-table.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. It's surprising we did finish mid-table considering we were the second top scorers, but we only conceded the middle amount. But you are conceding a lot less.
Yeah.
Third less in the league there. So, yeah, fair play. But that's still quite funny to see that. Now, attacking-wise, still don't have a top scorer, though. We've got Panicelli for you with 18,
18.
which
Pleased
is
with that.
nice. Same
Yeah.
as
Done
Vitor
a good
Roque.
season there.
Liam Delap at Brighton scored the most.
Yeah, I looked at him as well.
Manfred Ugalde from Burnley, there's 13, so that was the striker I locked in. Silencio Somerville got 12, which isn't too
That's a
bad.
good little boy.
Then we've got Svoikvist, there's your attacking playmaker there, your second midfielder. He's got 8.
Really pleased with that first season.
Gannon Doak and Constance are 2 new right midfielders. They've both got 8 as well. Jorgensen's got 7. Cups. Did I win any cups? No. EFL Cup won by Arsenal. They've
Arsenal.
won a domestic
Yeah.
treble. That's
Yeah.
embarrassing, isn't it, for us? Everton in that final. No. Oh, God. Really could have done with that. Really could have done with that. Just 2 more Bournemouth players and I probably would have won it. Martin Erdegaard, Chouameni, of all people, and Calafiori, Jorgensen. Charlie Price got an equaliser.
Oh.
He's had a taste for it.
Oh.
He's had a taste.
And it would have been the last game of the season, the cup final.
It would have been,
usually,
innit?
innit it?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, Charlie, please be interested. Now, let's see. You had Europa Conference League football. Did you win it? No. Eintracht Frankfurt.
That team.
Oh, the one and only team we thought could really cause you trouble did. 2-1. Oh, 93rd minute. Oh, Ritz Doan. Svoikis scored in the final.
Pleased with that. Oh no, I know how good he is now. That's a couple of games he's scored
Yeah.
that we've seen it.
Oh, he's looking unbelievably good. Very
yes.
good.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Yeah, pleased with that.
Europa Conference League final, 0 points for either of us, but
So
we
we
had
both
a
got-
taste of trophies.
Yeah, we both got to finals and both lost.
League phase, you won all 6. Not surprising, to be honest.
Yeah.
Then the round of 16 knocked out Union Saint-Gilloise, so that's a good win. Quarterfinal, Bologna. To be honest, Bologna is one of the teams that you just never never know are going to be good or not.
Yeah, true,
Italian side, they could be good, but they also not a lot of money in the league.
No.
Semi-final, you won 10-2 against Pauk.
The Frankfurt game was only 2-0.
4 and 2-0. But it was a set piece as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, unlucky, Dad. No Europa League. Actually, you're going into Champions League anyway because where you finished, but no Europa Conference League win. Okay, 29 goals for Panicelli. This is much better.
Yeah, definitely.
Compared to last season. So he's out. He's all right. Swikus with 19
goals.
Whoa. Very good.
He has improved quite a lot, hasn't he? Yeah.
Cohen Sal got 15 and 18, but of course this year you're going to have Dithmer back.
Yeah.
That's the decision you've got to make. Who do you play instead?
Yeah.
Cohen Sal?
Oh, he looks
or
good,
do you go with Dithmer, who's only 19 and could be better with a fairly professional personality?
Yeah.
Of course, you've got Robert on the other side. You might want to lock one of those in instead of Robert. That's another option. He's got 11 and 15. Baumgartner, he's a little bit old now, 31. Time's ticking on the Omega Dad clock.
He could be going.
I think you have an alarm when like a player has their 31st birthday.
Oh, yeah.
Like you send them a card and be like, by the way, you're also on the transfer list.
Yeah.
Like on the bottom in like really small text. Then we got Arnie Engels, who's done another good year to be honest.
Yeah.
And Kouassi, who's come in and got 14 assists. Sorry,
really pleased with that
left
as well.
wing back, and Van der Bremt 12 for him. You've been given 89 million.
That's a good season. That's a good transfer budget as well to work with, isn't it?
Very good budget, for sure. My Burnley side, after getting to the FA Cup final, hopefully they give us enough money to sign one man, Charlie Price. Manfred Ugalde scored the most goals. He got 18 and 8. Sarencio Somerville, that's not a bad season. Ben Gannon-Doak with 14 assists with 10 goals isn't too bad either. Tochi, our midfielder from Rangers, has got 13 assists. Charlie Price, one goal.
We know what game that was in
the FA Cup final. Will that be his final game for the club? That's the big question. The value, I'm enjoying the value.
I tell you what, that's a bargain to buy him for that.
I might be able to afford it. I could.
Ooh.
I could afford the value. It's all about whether he wants to come to the club. Do we find out? He would be interested. Come on! Well, we probably know one of my signings for season number 6, but let's have a look at the points. Season 5 points are Megaluke with 2, Dad with 2, meaning the total points are Megaluke with 5 and Dad with 8. Now, we double-checked after. You might be wondering why we got 2 points there for Burnley. Well, for my side. Burnley beat Wolves in the FA Cup quarter-final. So, although I did get to the final, and it was obviously terrible that we lost in the final, a consolation of getting 2 points for knocking Dad out along the way 2-1.
Got it.
All right, Dad, starting off with your transfers this time round. We've got Jaden Bogle, who's gone out for £8 million, as well as Andre for £25 million.
Yeah, that was one of those, but he's hit the big 30, you know what I'm like, when they get around that age. But I've brought in some a good player to replace him, though, so I'm quite happy with it, really.
There was another player who has gone out as well, which I thought, actually 2, to be fair. João Gomez has gone on a free transfer.
Yeah, where did he go?
Oh! Very rarely we sign players from each other,
yeah.
but I really was looking for a centre midfielder, and I seen him on a free transfer, so I took him. You've loaned out Mateus Mane, which I think is a smart move, but you've also lost Jean-Claire Todibo, 31.
Yeah.
Dad's booted him out. You also sold Baumgartner, who's 32. So, yeah, it made sense for him to go. So, you bought 3 players on the ins.
Yep.
Last season, I thought you had an excellent transfer window with the likes of Dithmer being loaned out. Obviously, he's coming back looking good as well as Constant Sal. I thought, well, you're might have some trouble getting all of these players in because I know what you like when you sign players. I think what you've done around them is brilliant.
Well,
so we've got Daniel Bajankwi, who
really good right back, any
physicals.
Very good, 23 years of age and he's that good already.
Yeah,
Not bad, eh?
Just the physicals alone, you look at it and go, yeah, he's really good. The only attribute he's got in his sort of everything else other than set pieces is finishing of 8.
Yeah.
That's still high for a wing back.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
So, really good. 23 years of age as well. Benfica, £44 million. Really smart move. Keeping as well the weird Wolves/Portugal link that they sometimes have. Then you've got Kamada from Bournemouth. I was giving Bournemouth a lot of money. Now you've just given them £74 million. But what a striker.
Oh, he's very good, isn't he? Yeah, he's only 23 as well, so to get him at this young, I'm really pleased. I'm hopeful that this guy's going to take my team to the next level.
Yeah, he's got 4 in 4 already.
Yeah.
And he's started very well in the Premier League. West Ham got him for £1.7 million a long time, well, 3 seasons ago. In his first season where he actually played quite a lot of games, he got 8 in 4, which isn't bad. But last season's move to Bournemouth, 15 goals for a Bournemouth side, which we know have been struggling.
Yeah, I'm surprised they let him go, to be honest, yeah. So, yeah, pleased with that.
Well, you did pay £74 million.
Well,
they profited like over 50%. Well, like 100% profit.
But then it's paying off already, isn't it? 4 and 4.
Then the final signing, centre midfielder Yehor Yarmolenko from Brentford, £50 million. He's also got 2 goals and an assist already.
Yeah, very good. And he plays in both positions, a defensive midfielder and the attacking midfielder. So I think it was just a good buy, really.
Yeah, I've actually quite enjoyed watching him play for Brentford this year.
Yeah.
I remember when he was at Dnipro, I couldn't remember what they were called, in FM22, and he was one of the wonder kids there, and I was like, he looks really good.
Yeah.
And then obviously he's moved to Brentford and actually been playing quite well in real life. It took a while for him to get into it, but there he is. Kicking things off, Dad, you're locking in Kamada.
Yep.
Smart move, I think. If you go best 11 pick, he does stay there, but you've got so many good strikers that he might obviously go out to the likes of Panicelli, who is 28 but didn't exactly hit the ground running. Well, didn't hit the ground running to begin with. He had a bad season there with 8. He got 18 last year, which isn't bad. Kamada, I think, is the one you need to get behind now.
I just want to make sure he plays every game in that one position where he starts.
Yeah.
So, yeah, very good. I'm happy with this. A couple of players in, the centre midfielders in, the right backs in. Not bad. I'm quite happy now.
Yeah, obviously you've got your likes of Dithmo, who's on the bench. He can fill in quite nicely on the right-hand side. What a substitute to come off the bench for Coental. Robert is on the other side. Kouassi. You've got a really good side.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Good side.
Yeah.
Fixture schedule. At the start of the season, then, you've also started really well too.
Yes. Good away win at Fulham. First game of the season. I think that's a really good start to the season, really.
3 different goal scorers.
Yeah.
Kamada's got 2 there.
I'm scoring quite a few goals as well. I'm just disappointed with going to Spurs and getting a draw. I mean, I know I'm a Spurs fan, but it's one of the easiest places to go and get any points in it. So
you went 1-0 up, they scored right after. You went 2-1 up, they scored right after. Nico Riley plays for Tottenham, by the way. You would like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I definitely
would.
What
a player. Arne Slot's the manager, though. Would you like that?
No. No way.
Sunderland a nice little 2-0. 2 Franciscos scoring. Then they're called different. Well, they're spelt differently though. One's Portuguese, one's obviously Italian. You would just call them Frank, both of them.
Yeah, I would have done.
Frank 1, Frank 2.
Yeah.
Consider it as well. Both of their names are both beginning with a C. You can't even nail that down.
No,
Frank C. Oh, you're both Frank C. At least Kamada's quite easy. You definitely won't be able to say the Portuguese one.
No.
Champions League football again.
Yes.
Leipzig, Monaco's in there. Galatasaray.
That's
at home though.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Real Madrid at home as well, following that. Celtic away.
Yeah.
Intimidating atmosphere. I feel sorry for Hearts, by the way.
Oh, can't believe what happened there. Really can't. I honestly felt they had that in the bag.
That was a cracking game to watch, but I really was hoping Hearts done it.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
Austria Vienna away as well. Then we've got Napoli at home, Barcelona away to end things up there.
Not an easy group. Got the big Spanish teams in there, so it's not going to be easy to qualify, but fingers crossed, I might just group through.
Oh, even if your friendlies are something to go by, you beat PSG.
Yeah.
So things are really looking up.
But when you look at the friendlies, I'm scoring a lot of goals. I know that you don't go by what friendlies, but I'm still banging the net.
All right, well, let's have a look then at my transfer window. We already know one of the players, João Gomez, free transfer. Well, there's a cracking signing, to be honest.
Yeah, he does look good, doesn't he? He got 30, though, didn't he? I won't go to sign him.
In terms of players on the outs, though, we don't actually have anybody who's left the club, so I managed to keep hold of a lot of the players. Obviously, there's going to be some release players here and there. You can see quite a lot of players have gone out, which have been played a big part in this rebuild, to be honest. Florentino Luis, we got Marcus Edwards, James Ward-Prowse, even signings that I have made recently in terms of Ita and Toure. But when they don't get into the team, it's time to just let them go, to be honest. Dominguez also gone on a free transfer too, so he was a signing just a couple of years ago. He's gone to Mallorca. Physical attributes just dropped off.
Yeah.
No point keeping him around. We've got now João Gomez, who kind of fills that role anyway. However, I put in the groundwork. It paid off.
It did pay off, yeah, I see that.
Charlie Price has joined the club. We all knew it was coming, but Charlie Price,
I think it was that cup final goal that he scored.
Oh, the one and only goal in a Burnley shirt. You just know his celebration was kissing the badge. You just know it, didn't you?
And he was going like, I'm staying.
Yeah. I'll be here. And then it's like, yeah, you pick up, you run us up, medal. Then we've got Hayden Hoyt from Tottenham, £1.1 million. Bit of a bargain.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he's only 20 and his current ability, well, he's actually already 20, but his current ability is not great. But light-hearted personality as a backup, great natural fitness. He'll come off the bench, I think, play a part in the cups. I think that's a good sign in that one. He's currently in my under-21s, but I know putting him there, he'll still make a big impact on the first team either way. We got 2 more signings, though, and these are 2 more first-team signings. So we've got... Actually, I'm going to leave this one, because this one, I think, is my best signing. Yeah. Might be the best sign of the transfer window. Eugenio Aldo from Shakhtar, £35 million. Got a new striker. Good physicals. I mean, to be honest, mentals and technicals are decent.
It's all there.
His only tackling, which is still 8. He's a bit of a dog of a striker.
I was thinking of a whippet because he's that quick, and you comes up with the dog.
Yeah, like, you know what? Like a Carlos Tevez type of striker.
Yeah.
He's not amazing at everything. He's not he's not like exactly lightning quick, but he's quick. He's not like, oh my god, he's the strongest player I've ever seen. He's still strong. He can finish, he can do everything. I think this is what Eugenio is pretty much like. He also looks like he's gonna kill you.
It's that look, it's the eyes, isn't it? He's giving you the eyes, isn't
he might be 5'9", I'm still terrified of him. So to you'd still be like that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I would, yeah.
£35 million though. He scored 18 goals last year, 17 season before that, 0 so far, so he's really adopting well to doing good football. But then we've got Leonis Kuchika from Basel. He is a Swiss midfielder, fairly professional personality. He looks amazing.
He looks good, doesn't he?
He looks absolutely amazing. So yeah, I'm really happy with this guy. Physical attributes are already there. The pace, agility, and balance for a centre midfielder means, you know, mobility, transition at the pitch is going to be good. But he can pass the ball. He can also cross it too. He's got great technique, good vision. Mental attributes are where you want it to be. The decision making, the bit of flair, composure and anticipation. I really like the look of him, to be honest.
Very good vision as well. You know, he's got everything in him, really.
Still got a bit of potential to go.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see how he progresses. Now we're dropping things into a 4-1-4-1. We are trying different things. We're trying to find our format. Now it does put Ugalde up front, Manfred Ugalde up front. I think by the looks of it, we can still expect to see Eugenio play up front. They've put him on the left here, but I think it's going to be a case of just let him all fight it out and see what happens throughout the season, to be honest. Cousins, of course, he got the goalkeeper spot last year. I'm happy to see that he's just naturally going in that position now. Looks quite good, to be fair. He's played 41 times the under-21s.
Very good.
Quite a lot. Let's have a look at my start of the season, though. It's not quite as good as yours. I have dropped quite a lot of points. Lost the first 2 games badly as well, which actually meant the change in tactic. I changed on the Ipswich game. Arsenal lost 1-0. Martin Odegaard penalty, but then a 4-0 loss to Newcastle was when I was kind of like, right, okay, let's change things up. Ipswich Town a 2-2 at home. Don't necessarily suggest that it's really paid off. We were 2-0 down though, and Ugalde and Charlie Price scored to bring us back. Barrow, nice 4-1, but it's Barrow, so I can't exactly be like, oh wow, what a result. And then a 1-1 against Forest, but we had to score a penalty to do it. So we're still a little bit ropey that we're going to do anything yet.
I mean, Price has got his one and only goal already at the start of the season.
Yeah,
so,
he kissed the badge.
Yeah, he's doing all right already.
Still wanting a victory though. So this season then, we need to get ourselves into Europe. You're already in it. You're competing. I need to get myself into it. So let's see if I can do that. Well, I won't be doing that this season. 11th place finish. You've got a nice 3rd place though, Dan.
I'm happy with that.
3 points behind Arsenal.
Yeah.
9 behind champions Liverpool.
I mean, they just walked the league and they looks of it. So, yeah, I'm going to be happy with 3rd place. Keeps me in the Champions League.
Yeah, definitely. They had a plus 70 goal difference as well. They are flying.
They scored 112 goals, that's why. I mean,
yeah.
I was 81 goals, so that wasn't bad for me.
Not bad. I think that is the 2nd highest in the league.
Yeah.
You lost 5 games, though, Dad. I got 1 of them, so I do get a point there.
Yeah.
We drew 8. We didn't draw against each other, which meant you did beat me in the other fixture. So you get a 2nd point there for beating me, 1 for finishing above me. In terms of the statistics, though, goals, Kamada is up there. 21 goals in 38 appearances. Yeah. Nice little number, that. Ilias Ansa with 25. But if you're looking down it, you still cannot see any Burnley players. Consensau on the right-hand side there. We're still going down to Soyquist on 9. Where is a Burnley player? It's Somerville. He wasn't even in my best 11.
No, he wasn't. No.
So Eugenio's had a great start, hasn't he? There's my new midfielder from centre mid getting 7. Manfred Ugalde, who was playing up front there, was 6. And then we're still going down. Dithmar's there. That's your backup right midfielder. There's Yarmolenko, your new centre midfielder. We're still going down. There's Ryan. Haven't seen him in the team for ages. Panicelli, there's your backup. We are still going down. Thomas Jorgensen with 4. Don't know where Ugalde is. No. He has gone missing. So, yeah, we'll have to investigate that in a second because he has not scored any goals whatsoever. However, EFL Cup, Crystal Palace have won that one against Southampton.
When the big teams don't get into the finals, that's when you suit.
Yeah, you lost to Southampton.
I'm a bit annoyed with that because I heard that they sent someone to spy on me. Yeah.
What controversy, by the way.
Whoa.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Chucked out at night.
Tottenham knocked me out there. FA Cup, Tottenham went on to win that one. They beat Brentford in the final. Third round. Do we get past that? You did. I didn't. Tottenham again. I'm not a big fan of them right now. All right, well, all it's down to is the Champions League. Did you get any further in that? No, the round of 16. No. Atletico Madrid, Dad. You got to the final.
Oh, that's not too bad then.
You finished 13th.
13th, my lucky number.
Lost 3. Leipzig, Real Madrid, and Napoli.
Didn't lose against Barcelona.
Drew to Celtic away. Did beat Barcelona away.
Some good results there, really.
Knockout playoff round. Beat Sparta Prague 5-0. Round of 16, of course, you lost to Atletico Madrid 4-0.
4-0, yeah. Just give me a tanking tonight.
Yeah. Okay, well, how did Kamada do across the season? 26 goals. Can definitely be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, first season, really pleased with that.
The risk of locking him in definitely paid off.
Yeah.
And
and he looks better now, doesn't he?
That's a lot of progress in one season.
Definitely,
isn't it?
Yeah.
Jesus. Okay, so yeah, you're flying now with him. We've got Constance with 20 and 15. Soyquist 12 and 10. He looks class as well.
Really, yeah.
Diffmer still got 10 and 4. Coming off the bench 43 times.
Yeah.
And the growth's there too.
Yeah, he's a little bit better as well, yeah.
Yeah, it's undeniable. Your new right wing back, 12 assists. Good season, to be honest.
Played 45 times, so yeah, I'm pleased with that.
93 million. It's a lot of money.
Yeah.
A lot of money to bring in. Okay, I really need to salvage something here. This 4-1-4-1 clearly didn't work. My top scorer, Somerville, with 9 goals all season. Kuchika with 8 and 8. Oh my God.
I've got to say, how good is he looking now?
I mean, there's a little bit of growth, not as much as I was hoping. I think my team is that bad that he is classed as like one of the world's best players in my side.
I mean, he's
still great.
He's nearly at full potential already, isn't he?
Yeah. Or all of the rest of my team are so bad, he just stands out. Eugenio Aldo got 5 and 5. He did play 29 times. I've got a feeling a lot of the time he was playing left midfield, though.
Yeah, I reckon he was.
I think he was playing... No. He was playing a lot up front. All right, well... I think it's down to just a poor judgment of player.
Well, I've never heard that on this channel. Not your way, anyway.
No, transfers are normally really good for me. They're normally my strong point. Yeah. Clearly not in this case. Danny Cousins, yeah, he's got a good bit of growth. What positives we've got to take from this? Danny Cousins has done well. Okay, recruitment, £45 million. That's better than, a kick to the nuts. But not great in terms of where you've got double the amount with a huge wage budget compared to me. All right, well, season 6 points. We're not going to miss any this time around. We checked the cups. We'll have a look at the official points of season 6. Season 6 points are Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 2, meaning the total points are Luke with 6, Dad with 10. Dad, making use of the transfer market.
Yep.
£111 million on the out.
Yeah, I had a couple of good offers coming in. I just couldn't resist it, really.
This one especially.
Yeah, I mean, Robert's 50 million. He's good, but I thought 50 million, and I was a couple of players that I had my eye on anyway. So, yeah, I'll let him go.
All right, Mateus Mane's gone. Kouassi's gone to Real Madrid, which was your left wing back. Paul Morelli's gone, which is like a youth academy prospect, all of these youth academy prospects, and it's smart to get rid of them if you don't see them in the first team. And to be honest,
that's the problem. You can see that they're not going to get into the first team.
Not yet, are they? So if you're not planning on it, we're in season 7. Might as well get rid of them.
Yeah.
Let's have a look though at the players that you have brought in. There's 3 names on here. A lot of money's being spent. £188 million. Let's start off with the cheapest. Hassanov from Union Berlin. So there's the Robert replacement.
Yeah, definitely a replacement. I think he's as good. But whether he goes straight into the team, I'm not sure yet. Because
he's only made 1 appearance off the bench so far.
Reason being is because there's another one in there as well.
Saeed Al-Mala.
Yeah, I think this one's better.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I've sort of like strengthened the left side with a first-team replacement and a reserve just in case he gets injured as well.
Yeah,
I mean, he can play right across the line as well up front.
Quality player.
I really need to.
Very good player. And then Jarell Hato for £80 million.
Yeah, well, I'm playing...
So you sold the left wing back.
Left back. Sort of, I had to get another left back in. He's really good, but he'd also play in that centre back position if I really need him there as well.
Yeah.
So 2 in 1 really. And I mean, we all know he's a good player as well.
Yeah,
so.
he's cracking, especially the development that he's had here
Yeah.
in season number 7. So, matching up, keeping the exact same tactic.
Be silly to change it really, wouldn't I?
Yeah, you're doing quite well, to be honest. And best 11 keeps every player that you want it to be in there.
That's right, yeah. That's the starting 11 I really wanted, and that's what I've got. So happy days at the moment.
Yeah, so looking at the fixtures then, we haven't played each other, but we've got Hull City as the starting game, a nice little 3-2, 94th minute winner. Cristiano Broom, who hasn't featured for a while.
No.
He's coming off the bench there.
I'm pleased that he's still in the squad and still available when I need him, and
Yeah.
he's doing a job for when I do need him.
4 goals against Aston Villa, though.
Yeah, very good, isn't it?
3-0 up. They scored just right on the stroke of half time, and you kill them off with a 56th minute there. And then Chelsea,
Yes.
4-0 at Stamford Bridge.
These Wolves can go to Stamford Bridge and get a result. So
Yarmolenko has scored quite a lot of goals as well. There's 2 for him there. I think he
Yeah.
scored 2 against Villa. He's loving life in that attacking midfield position in centre mid. And then a nice little win against Huddersfield to kick things off
pleased
in
with
the
that.
Carabao
In the
Cup
Carabao
with
Cup.
some youngsters and stuff, or
Yeah.
the rotation players
doing well, really.
getting games.
Keeping them all happy. That's what you've got to do.
Lille and Malmo kick things off in the Champions League for you with Feyenoord. Then it gets the hard names. There's Real Madrid. Lyon follows in France. Then we've got Roma in Italy that you've got to go to. Stuttgart and Atletico Madrid away.
I think I've got enough sort of average teams in there that I can qualify.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Top 8 should be an easy priority.
That's
there.
what I'm looking at, and I'd like to finish it off at Atletico Madrid and do them as well.
Yeah, definitely.
I owe them one now. So.
Yeah, let's have a look to see how I'm going to counter that. Well, I spent £60 million there. There's more to come. But it's on the outs where the big headlines is, because somehow I managed to persuade Al Ittihad to give me an extra £12 million for Eugenaldo, who has almost scored the same amount of goals as what he did in a Wolves shirt within 5 appearances.
Yeah.
So he is gone already. So, I made my assistant tell him that.
Did you?
Yeah. just let Eugenaldo know that he's on his way out, all right? But I've made more money elsewhere. Samson Dway's gone. Chukwuani has gone. All for profit. So I've profited quite nicely.
That's what you've got to do.
There's more, though. We've got Ryan Mara, just like yourself. I sold a youngster. The reason why you might look at it and go, he might be quite good, Luke. He's 21 already with only a fairly determined personality. I don't think he's going to get much better, so I let him go. £15 million is worth quite a lot.
Yeah.
Manuel Ugarte's gone for £10 million profit. Ryan's only gone for £6 million, but we never really made use of him, and he never really got better. He was a signing in my second season, I think, or first season.
Shame, really, because he can get better as well.
He can, yeah.
So,
he just didn't really have it in here. So, looking at it, I've made some big moves, and I'm going to change a system as well from very defensive to very attacking, but we'll get to that in a sec. I've started off with a couple of strikers, actually, with Belgio being one of them. £1.4 million, just a good rotational option, to be honest. He has started quite a lot of games from Lazio. Then we've got João Veloso dos Santos. It's how many Portuguese names you can get in one is what I really focused on there. From Braga, £4.5 million. Looks like a good prospect again, to be honest, but I've loaned him out to Preston. Fairly professional personality, so hopefully he can come back with a bit more of a better attribute list there. Then we got Santiago Castro, £25 million. So there is Eugenaldo's replacement. I replaced the Brazilian with an Argentinian with a bit more of a friendlier face. Again, very good, very aggressive type of player, works hard, etc. We kind of need that up front for us. He's got 2 goals in 3 already, so he started off a lot better.
Yeah.
27 years of age, so we've got him for, if we need to use him for the rest, we're all good. Then we've got Marcelo Cunha from Fluminense, £12 million for quite a good right back, to be honest. 21 years of age, resolute personality, good potential, good long throw as well, which can be utilised for sure. So, yeah, he's a good option. Victor Cohen, though, I think is a better one at the back. £22 million at centre-back. Looks rather good.
Yeah.
What worries me is a fairly determined personality, so it is a bit of a gamble, but I think he's already better than the defenders we have now. Like, it doesn't matter if he doesn't progress, he's actually already better. So
I'd say his mentals and his physicals are already there.
Yeah.
So,
It's just the technical attributes.
Yeah.
We picked him up from Sunderland, though, for £22 million. We still got another £60 million spent here, though. Loan signing from Ryan Wilson from our friends at Manchester United. Will I do the same again? Well, if Ryan Wilson's good, maybe I will. He started off all right, to be fair. He's got 2 assists in 3, and he does look all right, to be fair, as well. Then we've got Moritz Heighton, £5 million. Another centre-back option for us. He's 6'6", fairly professional personality, good left-footed. 20 jumping reach, 20 aggression. Whoa. An 18-year-old Norwegian who's 6'6". What do they feed him? That's mental. But
big
anyway,
fella, isn't he?
yeah, we picked him up. Then we got Mamadou Sall, £32 million. It's a gamble, but he's 20.
Yeah.
Senegalese, resolute personality, but also he come through the Mets Youth Academy, so he's part French. In terms of like the homegrown status, he's technically European.
Yeah.
Made it very easy to get a
Work permit.
Yeah. Although he is capped for Senegal. So yeah, I think he looks quite good, to be honest. Ryan Edmondson comes in £2.2 million just as a rotational option. He's in the under 21s right now from Luton. Resolute personality. Omari Vazquez is going to be my new left back, so he looks quite good. There's a toss up between two players. The other one was Brazilian. I thought I won't go for him because I've already got the Brazilian right back. I don't want to have too many players and not be able to actually register them all.
Yeah.
And then the right back I was looking at went to Aston Villa, and I was like, uh-oh. Did I pick wrong? But yeah, he still looks quite good, to be honest. We got him from Fulham for 12 million. Then we got Naida Gongora from PSG, £8.5 million. Really good option, to be honest.
Yeah, he looks very good.
He only actually spent one season in PSG. They got him on a free. We signed him for 8.5. He didn't play a game. He's from Nacional, which is always a good sign.
For 8 million, that's a good buy.
Yeah, good natural fitness. Aggression needs to be a little bit higher, but great passing, first touch, technique, vision. Bit of a ball player on the ball. So what system are we pumping them into, Luke? It's a 3 up front. We're locking in a few players as well. Saul, Wilson, Heighton and Cunha going in, which means Castro has that spot up front, we hope. Anyway, unpicked positions you can see. This is what it looks like. Our midfield of Price, Kuchika and Gongora. Cohen goes in naturally. Truffert still goes in as my left wing back for now. Then we've got Cousins, obviously, in the goal. We drop into sort of with two wingers out of possession. Castro drops in a little bit. Two defensive midfielders drop as well. It started off okay. We're mid-table. We've lost a game there to Fulham at home, which is disappointing. But we did beat Newcastle away, which is a great sign because they stuffed us 4-0 last year.
Yeah, they did,
of the season.
Yeah.
So Castro and Kuchika got the goals there. 1-1 against Bournemouth, though. Santiago Castro and Tyler Adams. Knew I should have signed Tyler Adams. Oh, the only one I haven't signed, to be honest.
Yeah.
But there we go. Right, we're already out of the cup, though.
Already out of the cup. That's bad news for you.
Penalty shootout. What will be, I guess. So we need to find our way into Europe through other means. Let's see if we can do it in Season 7. Well, I am finally in Europe. Get in. Newcastle won their league.
Unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, not unbelievable, but well done, should I say.
Manchester United finished second. Overtook you on the final day, Dad.
Yeah, it's a bit disappointed, really. So, but third, I'm happy with that. Not sort of, don't think it's brilliant because I finished third last season. Didn't improve on it, but I'm still in the Champions League, so I've got to be happy with that. The money side of it.
You lost 7 games. The last game of the season was Tottenham. You lost that 3-0. 3-1, sorry. I did beat you when you came to Burnley. So I do get a point extra. However, you beat me 4-0 when I travelled to Wolves. So that was a bad result for me. But I'll take a 5th place finish. I'm in maybe the Champions League. Could be Europa. We'll see, I guess. Okay. Attacking. Goals-wise. What a lovely thing to see. A Burnley player up there who's actually a striker with 18 goals. Junior Krupi's doing very well for Manchester United. We cannot see any Wolves players until we get to Constance down here with 11.
That's a bit disappointing, isn't it? So
how did you finish so high?
I just myself just done so well in the league, and yet I haven't got very many good goal scorers. So
Yarmolenko from centre mid.
It goes to show that I've set my defence up really, really strong, really. So I'm sort of playing on that as well. Then really.
Saul only with 8. That's disappointing. He did play 33 games. Kachika's done well. Said Al-Mala and Cristiano Brum is there. Kamada played 30 games, 7 goals. How did that drop off?
I don't know.
He started 29.
He still looks really good as well, doesn't he?
Yeah.
So,
very poor season for him.
Imagine if he had scored another 10, 15 goals where I would have been in the league. That would have been a league title, wouldn't it?
Definitely would have been.
Disappointed.
Right, okay. Well, cup competitions then. Manchester City have won one of them. Wolves have won the other.
Come on.
Damn.
Yes, get in.
EFL Cup. Finally got one of the cups there. Newcastle knocked them out in the quarters. Semi-final was Swindon. How did they get there? And then Liverpool in the final. Obviously, I was knocked out earlier on by Hull, so you didn't knock me out in that one. In the FA Cup, though, Manchester City beat Chelsea 4-0. Who's that? So that's me in the 5th round. So you were knocked out earlier. 4th round, Manchester City. I knocked out Hull there, look.
Yeah.
Got my revenge in the 4th round of the FA Cup. I went through the quarterfinals, but Manchester City knocked me out. So we would have faced each other in 2 rounds' time. But yeah, Man City went on, obviously, to win it. That's disappointing. The final thing we need to check is the Champions League. How did you do in that quarterfinal? Getting closer.
Yeah, it's getting better.
Bayern Munich beat PSG. I bet that was an epic final. It was only 2-0, but you finished the top 8 as we predicted.
That's what I was hoping for, yeah.
Leon and Atletico Madrid.
Done me.
Maybe because you'd already qualified.
Yeah, it might have done, yeah.
Drew 1 against Lille 1-5. Beat Real Madrid at home 1-0. Good stuff that.
And beat Roma at Rome.
Yeah.
Well, so that's a good result.
That was good. Into, of course, the round of 16, beat Tottenham. There's your revenge. You finally got a bit of revenge on them. Quarter-final, there was a Barcelona penalty shootout. You beat him in the first leg.
Yeah.
Lost them in the second. So there we go.
Don't know
You
if I
would have
would've
gone
gone
on
back.
to face PSG, who obviously went on to win it after.
Yeah. Oh, I'm getting better.
Yeah.
And I've qualified again, so keeps the money coming in.
Does indeed. Now, Kamada got 70. He was your top scorer still, but he got 7 in the league. Quite a lot. He got 7 in the Champions League as well, and then a few in the Cups.
Yeah, still disappointed, really, innit?
It's not quite enough, really, is it? Said Al-Malah's had a good year, though, and he's probably your best player.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you had got him at his peak. Then he gets better.
Didn't see that coming.
No, Constance Sal's done quite well. Dithma has played a lot more games now that Robert's gone. 8 goals, 11 assists. Could we see a bit of a late
I've got
push to first
two
spot?
really good wingers now, haven't I?
Yeah. Soyquist as well. Doing all right still in midfield.
I mean, do you think I've had him for a few seasons now? I mean, how long ago did I...
You got him when he was 18, I think.
17 million. He's done well for me, really.
Yeah.
He's been in the 30s every season as well.
He's
3
a rotational
seasons.
option in the league.
Yeah,
Obviously, you've
doing
got
really
quite a
well.
few good players with Jarmo Luik kind of starting with Arnie Engels in there. So those two are starting, and Soyquist sort of plays the third man out of 2, to be honest. Okay, you've got £103 million this time round.
Champions League,
Ridiculous
mate,
money.
as you always says to me.
Yeah,
Champions
ridiculous. Whereas let's have a look at my team first. We've got 19 goals from Santiago Castro. Mamadou Sol has got 10. Kuchika with 11 assists, so that's not bad. Victor Cohen's done quite well in terms of development by the looks of it. Oh, I'm happy with that. That's good. He's gone already, so that's annoying. Why did
They might have called
the
him
lone
back.
player? Yeah, is he gone already? Ryan Wilson. When did he go back? Yeah. Oh, you horrible. He did play 35 games.
Oh, wait, he played the season.
Maybe
And
it was just June.
He scored 11 goals.
He
12
is
assists.
worth 78 million,
Yeah,
so
you
I
won't.
very much doubt I'll be able to bring him in.
Yeah, you didn't put the buying clause into it, did you?
No. Well, I didn't put a buy in the last one.
No,
Just
you didn't, no.
Worked really well. I'd love to bring him back as well. He looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame. Would he come to me if I had the money? No. Never mind.
Boy, he got in his car really quick at last
Yeah.
game of the season. Adios.
He ripped the badge off.
Yeah.
He ain't got the commitment like Charlie Price has. We have got 51 million. That's a little bit better. But again, it feels like I've always got half the budget that you have each time round. It might feel like now I've got half the points. Let's take a look. Season 7 points are Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 5. Meaning the total points are Luke with 7, Dad with 15. All right, Dad, Constance Sau has gone.
Yes.
£10 million profit to Sunderland. Jason London's also gone. A couple of youth academy players, but also goalkeepers left. Marvin Keller on a free to Barcelona.
I had a couple of offers coming in for him last season, and I turned them down because I wanted to keep him, but I was open to re-sign him, but he just wasn't interested. And I think when Barcelona come in, you're going to go, in you?
Yeah, definitely. Which meant you had to go for a new goalkeeper.
Yeah, I did, yeah.
You picked Juan Jose Rochetti, River Plate.
42 million.
42 million.
Not bad,
Does
is he?
look good, though.
Yeah, not bad.
Coming in as a backup
Only
for
21.
now.
Yeah, he's going to come in as a backup. He's only 21, so he's only going to get better. I mean, 21-year-old goalkeeper, that good already. It's like finding a youngster, your midfielder or a striker is at 16, 17 would be really good, isn't it?
Then we have got... Actually, let's go to Hakimi first. £12 million.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a very good right back as it is, but I've seen this guy come up, and when he was that cheap, and I thought, do you know what? His fitness level's still there, and his pace is still there, and we all know how good this guy can be, and I just thought it's. For 12 million, it's a bargain, I thought.
Yeah.
Even if he just stays on the bench, but I reckon he'll go straight into my team.
He is starting games.
Yeah,
by the looks
so
of it. He's got an assist already.
Very good player to have in your team, isn't it?
Good experienced head.
Yeah.
£65 million though, and I'm gutted you got him because I looked at him so many times. I've just never had the budget to get him. 65 million for Jose Javier Ferreira, 21-year-old Spanish centre back.
Yeah.
Who looks class.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? 21 years of age. I mean, I'm playing 3 at the back, so it was a no-brainer for me to bring him in as well. Good on both feet, so he'll play on the right-hand side more than anything. But he can go forward as well if I need him to be.
He's got a good head on him. Mental attributes are phenomenal for a 21-year-old. Physicals aren't amazing.
They're still good, though, really. I mean,
12
the jumping reach for a centre-back, it's
11
average,
heading.
it? Yeah, so... But the rest of the physicals is very good, I feel.
Yeah, the telltale sign that you've got a good one is you spent £65 million on him, and he's now worth up to 215. which means you've probably got a good player.
That's a hell of a jump, isn't it?
Yeah, so yeah, he looks fantastic, to be honest. Let's have a look then. Tactically, we're locking him in on the left-hand side there. Ricetti's also being locked in, as is Hakimi and Dithmer as well.
Yeah. I just had a look at the team and I thought, how am I going to benefit if I did lock the players in? Because sometimes I don't like locking players in. And I just thought, lock a keeper in now. He's 21 years of age. Give him game time as you always tell me to do. So I've gone for it. Locked him in. And that's what I've done with the right winger as well.
Could be a smart move. Let's have a look at how you started the season. All wins.
Yes.
All wins. Brentford
so
to begin
far.
with, 2-1. Forest, a nice little 4-2. 4 goal scorers as well, which is always good to see.
Yeah.
Sunderland 2-1. And then Leyton Orient 4-0 in the Cup.
The Sunderland game, did you see who scored against me? Was it?
Constant South.
I bet he enjoyed that goal to put him 1-0
Yeah. And then Saeed O'Malley was like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay, so Champions League.
Good
Bodo
start.
Glimt at home to begin with. You're all right.
Yep.
You're at home.
Yeah, that's right.
Inter Milan away, though, is a tricky one. Atalanta at home. Then we have got Monaco at home, Napoli away. So two trips to Italy there. Villarreal in the Champions League at home. Then Lyon away, Rapid Vienna away.
Do you know what?
Really into Milan, isn't it?
That's the easiest group I've had so far.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be very disappointed if I get in the top 8 again.
How have I counteracted this after finally getting European football? And it is indeed the Champions League. Well, I've sold a couple of players. João Gomez has gone to get him in on free.
You need more money out of him than I did.
Yeah, just to annoy you, to be honest. Somerville's also gone to Leeds, so I'm pretty sure he came through the... Yeah, he did come through the youth academy at least, but he made his debut in English football for Leeds. So, yeah, he's gone back there, age 31, sold him for a little bit of money. So I've brought in quite a few players, though, so we see we've got Gabrielli from Roma for £19 million. Another really good centre midfielder.
Yeah.
For my standard as well, I think he's top quality. He's left-footed. Fairly determined personality did worry me a little bit, but he's French, even though I signed him from Roma. They got him from Auxerre originally. Then we have got Afine Said from Marseille. Good striker too.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
So, great potential. Only 2.5 star right now. Resolute personality. Got the pace and acceleration and the strength. Needs the mental side of the game to pick up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm hoping he'll get if he starts a lot of games. And then finally, we've got Ulrich Marfelt Gardsvold from Nordsjælland. And I nailed that.
I think you did.
Danish, again, 20 years of age, fairly professional personality, left-footed, 6'3". Technicals are weak. Physicals and mentals aren't too bad for a 20-year-old. We're hoping we can pick him up. Bring them up to the standard that we need him to be.
Yeah, he looks very good, doesn't he?
Okay, match day squad. We're sticking with the three up front. We've got Said and Saul either side of Santiago Castro, of course. We've got a couple of backup strikers now, which is great. Gabrielli, I'm locking into that centre midfield on the attacking midfield, and Marfelt locking in the
So we both locked in 4 players, which is unusual, really.
So you can see the rest of the team that goes in and around them. As we can see there, Cousins, technically one of my best players now.
He's come along really good, isn't he?
Yeah, it's still got a bit to go too. How have we started the season though? Not great. We are down towards the bottom end of the Premier League league table. We started off with a loss to Everton. Di Ketelaere scored 2 against us. Santiago Castro in between those goals. Manchester City we did beat 2-0. Lovely stuff. Said's even got his goal. We thought, wow, there we go. We'll kick on now. Then we lost to Arsenal. Ranieri and Odegaard scored there. And we've also beaten Leeds in the Cup. So I don't think it's too bad. Just one bad result and then...
You've gone further in the Cup this season?
Yeah, that's true. We're in the Champions League. Celtic and Club Brugge to begin with. We've got Real Madrid at home, so that's a nice welcome there, isn't it? Stuttgart away, Shakhtar away, where they'll laugh at us for selling Nuginaldo to them.
Yeah.
Lyon, then Barcelona away, Dortmund at home. I've got a much harder time than what you have in the Champions League.
You got 3 big clubs there, really, haven't you?
Yeah. So let's defy the odds and try and progress, shall we? Well, I don't believe it. How have you done that? That's such a low goal tally as well.
I lost 9 games.
Yeah. Everton finished second. Where's all the other teams? Why are they all of a sudden got stinkers all at the same time?
When the teams have bad seasons, you got to jump in, and I've done it.
Yeah.
I mean, lose 9 games, 75 points and still win the league.
Last year was 82. 75 would have finished second. 92.
Yeah.
You would have finished fourth 2 seasons ago. But well done.
I'm going to take that. Definitely take that.
9 losses. I didn't beat you in 1. Didn't draw either. That's not a great start. I've lost 15, both of them. Lost both of them to you, which is not fantastic at all. Both Manchester clubs, 11th and 12th. Really bad seasons for them. Wow. I mean, we are 8 seasons in. These things happen.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Okay, well, was it down to a striker scoring a lot of goals? Did Kamada pick up his form? No.
Defending. I could see that. I didn't score very many goals, so I knew it was defending.
Santiago Castro was up there with 15. Nowhere near Ozdemir from Arsenal. He got 27. Oh, my God, he's phenomenal. He's very good indeed.
Yeah, he is, yeah.
£39 million from Charleroi they paid for him, and he's a world-class striker now. So, yeah, we've missed out on one there. But Santiago Castro, Said Al-Mala was your top scorer with 13. Kamada's not even... Hassan, that's a backup left winger. Where is Kamada? There he is with 8.
Yeah, it's
alongside
bad,
Dithmer as well, who you locked in.
I'm going to be seriously having a quiet word with him and saying, there's the red door at the end there. You could be going through it.
Yeah, and he goes, well, there's my Premier League winners medal.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. Well done. That's a few points there, Juan. I thought I was going to start catching up here, but the FA Cup was won by Manchester City. Carabao Cup was won by you on a penalty shootout.
Not bad, eh? Done the double.
Against it. Oh, they chucked it away. Kimmich and João Neves, two of the most composed players in the world, both missed their penalties.
Yep.
Unbelievable.
That's why how good the keeper was. He put him under pressure, didn't he? I locked him in. He done me a favour, didn't he?
Well, I don't think he saved them because he only got 6.9. So I reckon they missed.
Yeah, they did, yeah, probably.
That is so bad. Well done. EFL Cup. How did I actually do in that? So I beat Leeds in the 3rd round. 4th round, I beat Arsenal. You beat Sheffield United. Lost to Liverpool. I was just glad I just didn't see your name there.
I was winning on penalties again there.
Yeah.
So
Manchester City beat Leeds in the FA Cup final. Quarter-final stage? No, neither of us. 5th round, I was knocked out by Brighton. 4th round, Man City, who had a terrible year and still won the FA Cup. Fair play. All right, well, Champions League for me. Leipzig won it. Oh! Penalty shootout. Don't you just hate penalties?
when I see Wolves in red, I thought I'd won it.
Oh, unlucky. Don't you just hate penalties? Yarmolenko, Dithmer and Riyad all missed.
Oh, no. Nearly had the treble. Won the league and got to the Champions League final. What a season.
Yeah.
What a season.
Yeah. Their striker's called Bro. Oh, it's Bro Handsome. Of course it is, Bro. Oh, very unlucky, Dad. Very unlucky in the Champions League final there. You had a better XG and did not capitalise on it.
No, I didn't. No.
Nearly a 3 XG and only scored 1 goal. That's your problem there. How did you do, though? Because by the looks of it, I didn't do that well. 21st, I scraped through. 3 losses.
That was the 3 big games, wasn't it?
Yeah, drew 2, won 3. Whereas you lost 1 there to Lyon. Drew 2, Inter and Villarreal 1-5.
I mean, we did predict that I had an easier group to go through, so I'm where I should have been.
Yeah. Then I got done 9-1 by Man United. Round of 16, you beat Roma. Then the quarter-final stage, you knocked out Real Madrid.
Oh, come on.
Big hitters. Semi-final, knocking out Manchester United 3-1.
Pleased with that.
Yeah. Had a tough go all the way through. Well,
good season.
It was not a good season for me. Locked in a lot of players, took a few gambles, didn't pay off. 13 goals and 16 assists from Said is not bad, but need a bit more development there from you, son. Saul. He has been so disappointing. Considering how good he looks, 2 seasons there, he has not really progressed or done much. Gabrielli from that attacking midfield slot, he's progressed a bit. Got 13 goals, but yeah, we are struggling. Kuchika seems to be my only positive. He keeps on getting sort of named as my best player anyway, but my left-sided centre-back that we locked in, not a lot of progression, I'll be honest. I think we're struggling here. We are struggling to find a system, find players who are really working. Normally, this is my strong suit, the back end of it.
Definitely
Start finding those youngsters early, and it starts kicking off. I think the only real success I've got at the minute, maybe the keeper, Kuchika, Charlie Price is doing okay, and I think Marcelo Cunha has developed quite nicely in terms of a youngster that I've picked up. Yeah, we are struggling. We're struggling to find the players here. We have got £50 million to spend. Don't know how we're going to spend it yet. We'll have to have a look. Definitely a change of system. Premier League winners. Champions League finalists. Wolves. Kamada got 23 and 10. Dithmer, though, 13 and 23 is very good.
Yeah.
Said Al-Mala got 16 and 14, so that's also really good. He's got an injury there. What's that? Torn ACL. He wouldn't play in the final, which meant he missed the final.
Missed the Champions League final. Look,
he ain't back till Christmas.
That's cost me, innit? That's bad, really.
Yeah,
that's I did buy 2 left wingers, so I had another good one to sort of slot into his position. But
Hassanov was injured in the final.
Yeah, best players to sort of lost out on there, really, didn't I? So disappointing, but I can't moan about the season I've had.
No, Soyquist, I think that's a good season for him. He looks like he's got better there.
Got better again, yeah. I mean, winning the league's done him a world of good, hasn't it?
Yeah. Hakimi, age 35, getting 5 goals and 11 assists. He loves it. Yeah. Still good.
Still good. Man, fitness is still there, isn't it? in his pace. So he hasn't lost nothing, has he, really?
No,
How
not
did
bad
my
at
keeper
all.
go? That's when I was really sort of in and amber to lock him in.
He's doing all right, to be honest. I can't
bad.
see like stupid amounts of development. But
No, I mean, you don't sort of think he's going to be a first-team keeper, but he's got the potential of getting there, doesn't he?
he got 17 clean sheets in the league.
Yeah, you can't knock that, really, can you? So
It's good.
Yeah.
All right. And you've been given 106 million. The money keeps flowing.
Yeah.
And yet your finances are awful. 60 million pound in the red. Ridiculous. Let's have a look at the points. Season 8 points are Omega Luke with 0, Dad with 10, which means a gap has opened up. Omega Luke with 7, Dad with 25. Dad losing another player.
Yes.
Dithmer gone.
Bit
After such a
disappointed
good
with that.
season.
Yeah, he wouldn't sign a new contract, wanted to go. So, yeah, I missed out on a good one there.
Yeah, definitely. We've also got a couple of players who have left the club. Chadi Riyad's gone to Al Shabab, £30 million. So it's brought in a few bits, well, few bits of cash there for you to spend. We already were given quite a big budget anyway. There's £135 million there and another £17 million here. So let's take a look at them. We've got Leosia Pinto from Aston Villa for £45 million. Good left back.
Yeah, good left back. Yeah, sort of bring him inside 23 years of age. I'm quite happy with that.
Guess what?
What?
That was the left back I was on about 2 seasons ago that signed
it?
for Aston Villa.
That's weird, isn't it?
As soon as I seen you sign him, I was like, oh, crap. I knew I should have got him. If you look at the Vasquez guy that I've got at left wing back, nowhere near as good now.
No.
So, yeah, he looks absolutely fantastic. He looks really good. Resilient personality is a decent one as well. Gustavus Cardoan. You love signing Arsenal players. There's another one. £50 million.
Yeah, good centre back. Yeah,
Great centre-back for
20
his
years of age. Like I said, I'm playing free at the back, so I've got to keep bringing him in now and again. And if I lose one as well, so yeah, it's going to be a squad player for me. So
Yeah,
very good.
Great anticipation and positioning for somebody so young.
Yeah.
Concentration's high as well.
Got it all, really.
Got the physical attributes.
Yeah.
I like the look of him. That's a good signing. That they picked him up from Ghent for 40 million. So the fact you're only paying an extra 10 million.
Yeah, he's played 3 games already for me as
Yeah,
well.
and
So
got
he's
an
gone straight
assist.
into the side.
Straight away. Ahmed Odai, though, I think might be your best signing this window.
Yeah,
£40 million.
good striker, isn't he?
What a striker.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not
Syrian,
scoring.
which is an unlikely nationality.
Yes,
we don't
was,
really
yeah.
see that.
I'm not scoring enough goals, so I've gone out and got myself another striker to see what this guy can do for me.
£40 million, not bad. He got 10 goals in the Bundesliga last year. Hasn't got any for you yet, but he's come off the bench. And the final signing, Alexandros Arsenis from Olympiacos.
We did touch on. I've sort of like lost a left winger, and this guy can play out on the left as well. If I really need him, so I've just sort of got a player in that can sort of help the midfield, but also help the left wing.
Yeah.
If I get any injuries out there.
Okay, keeping exactly the same, but you can see locking in a few players.
Yeah, it's a chance you've got to take in it, but they're young players, and I just want to see what they're going to do for me.
Yeah.
So the keeper's keeping his own spot, so I ain't going to lock him in this time.
It's funny that Hakimi's getting pushed forward.
Well, I've lost the winger, haven't I? So
Yeah.
he can play in that position. So I'm going to let him just do it. Let him go there, because it means that the guy that I had centre back is now gone to right wing back as well. So
Yeah.
complete change in him, really. So there's a few players in different positions. See
All
how
right.
it goes.
Well, fixture schedule at the start of the season. We still haven't played each other. You lost the Community Shield to City, but you also lost the first game of the season to Newcastle.
Disappointed with that one. Very disappointed with that one. And then I go and score 5 goals, none conceded. So yeah.
2 against Aston Villa, your rivals. Good start.
Yeah.
And then Fulham 3-0 against them.
So not too bad.
Yeah.
Sort of, I ain't the panic button just yet.
Rapid Vienna away from home, Villarreal at home, Bayern Munich in October away from home, Sparta Prague away, Atletico Madrid at home,
again.
Porto away, ending with Genk and PSV Eindhoven.
I'm going to say it again. I'd be disappointed if I don't get into the top 8.
Yeah, I think you should as
You
well.
know, I made the final last season. I won the league last season, so I've got to be confident.
Okay, well, am I confident? Probably not.
Are you confident?
No. I sold Mamadou Sall straight away. Got profit for him.
Yeah.
Didn't score enough goals for me. So the last couple of seasons, 9 goals, 8 goals, not great.
How's he
Still
getting on
got
now?
£43 million. 4 in 4. It's hilarious, isn't it? Well, it is a Saudi league, so it, it's one of those things.
Yeah.
Who's he playing against?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, he's gone. I lost Ben Doak, which was frustrating because I then wanted to use wingers. And I thought, that's all right, I've got Ben Doak. And he'd already agreed to go to Hellas Verona. And he could play, obviously, naturally both sides, homegrown talent. I was gutted, to be honest. But we weren't playing wingers at the time, and he just wasn't getting any game time, so he wanted to leave. So you can understand why he did actually go in the end, but There we go. So a couple of players have joined, starting off with Alberto Santana. I thought, let's go for the best wingers that I could potentially get. From Girona, £34 million. He was one of them.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah, very professional personality, left-footed, plays out on the left. Great technical attributes in the three that I always look for as like goal-scoring wingers. Good pace, great natural fitness. Can't really argue with that.
No.
Still got a bit of potential to go. Yeah, Alberto's a good sign in there. Then we've got Kostelak from Manchester City for £50 million. A lot of money. He's my striker. He's also called Zlatan.
Yeah. Got to be good then, isn't he?
So has to be.
Got to be good.
Living up to the Zlatan name. Resolute personality. 3-3 so far. Have we found ourselves a striker? He was on loan in the Championship last year and got 10. So it's not a lot.
No.
But Man City have barely played him. They gave him one Premier League game and they got £40 million out of me in terms of extra compared to what they paid. So, but he's only 20 years of age. Still got great potential in front of him. Could be on for a winner here. He's also very strong for a striker, so I'm happy with that. We'll see how he turns out. Matthias Barton from Dortmund, £23 million. Here's the right winger that I have brought in, 21-year-old German. Again, resolute personality. Bit of whip it though. He's 5'5". Physical attributes, agility and balance being two key ones there. Dribbling's decent. Flair's good as well. And then we have finally got Jean Vigili, who plays on both sides. You can see exactly why I've signed him.
Yeah.
He's very good as well. £16 million I thought was a bit of a bargain.
Definitely, yeah.
Gone to Bayern Munich, hasn't really played that many games.
Yeah, they lost 10 million on that one.
Yeah, has played in the Premier League before as well. So he got three goals, 4 assists for West Ham. And a good season back then too. Okay, so that has meant my matchday squad now looks like this. We're going for a 4-3-3, dropping into a 4-2-3-1. Kostelek and Barton with Marfeld, Gardsvold being locked in. If you're doing the best 11 on picked around them, Kuchika, Gabrielli and Price. There's my midfield again. Santana on the left-hand side. Cohen, Marfeld, Vasquez, Cunha. Let's have a look at Vasquez. Nowhere near the standard that your left wing back was.
Yeah.
So I definitely made the wrong choice there. Start of the season though. Again, we have dropped points. Lost to Bournemouth. We drew to Everton, but beat Aston Villa. Kostelek got himself a hat-trick in that game. And we're through to the next round thanks to a win against Sunderland. No European football. We've got one more year to get ourselves into Europe. And if we want to win this on points, I think we need to.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Let's see if we can do that. Well, the final season, I will not be playing in Europe unless I've won a cup, which is very unlikely with my standards at the minute. But you finish in 4th, Dad. Big drop-off, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a big drop-off.
10 points behind top.
Yeah, I mean, 77 points is not a lot of points again, so I'm a bit disappointed I didn't get closer than that. I lost 9 games again, so...
Yeah, 8 points behind
just
where you was
too many games, didn't I?
You did lose to me, so I do pick up a point there.
That's disappointing.
That's nice. You did draw 10, and we drew the other one.
Didn't beat you.
It's a point each in the league. I'll take that. Not so bad after all.
Yeah.
4-3-3. I drew way too many games as well. 12 draws.
Yeah, it's a lot of draws, isn't it, really?
Yeah, because really 13 losses, if I make a lot of wins out of that, could potentially put me in 6th to 8th place. Wasn't to be. Vitor Roque won the Golden Boot this year for Tottenham. Tresoldi was under there. There's Kostelak, 16 in 38. Did he develop? I'd say so.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd say he developed a little bit there.
Good season for his first season, yeah.
Where's all the rest of our players, though?
I'm looking at that thinking, where's mine all gone?
Kamada's down there with 10.
I'll tell you what, he's let me down
Saeed
last few
Al-Mala.
seasons, isn't he?
Odai off the bench. He's got 7. Kuchika there also with 7. And Hassanov, who you locked in, with 6.
Yeah.
Soyquist with 6. Hakimi with 5. Not bad, Dad, but it's not great.
It's not great. I mean, I'm finished. I'm just lucky. I think my defence is I mean, I'm losing 9 games, but I think my defence is keeping me up the league rather than my striker's keeping me up the league.
Cup games. You didn't win the EFL Cup, but you did win the FA Cup.
Come on. Yes.
Liverpool in extra time again.
Keep the silverware coming in.
They scored in the 92nd minute to take it to extra time. You think they'd have the momentum. Then they scored in the 94th minute, and somehow you get 3 goals after that. And Cristiano Brom's come off the bench and had an unbelievable time while Kamada sat on the bench thinking, how the hell do I start games? Also, Arne Slot's gone back to Liverpool.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
How bizarre. Obviously, he went to Tottenham. He also went to Barcelona for a little bit, and then he's back at Liverpool, surprisingly. You won the FA Cup.
Yeah,
I wasn't
helped
even
me
in
out.
the fifth
That's helped
round.
me out the points wise, isn't it?
Yeah. Out
this
of
season.
Third round for me. Man City in the third round. Bad for me. EFL Cup, though. Newcastle beat Brighton in the final on extra time. Semi-final was where you got and lost to Newcastle 5-3 on aggregate. Did you knock me out along the way, though? You Leighton Orient in the bloody quarters. Didn't get to the fourth round again. Third round for me. Man City. I feel like whoever beats me in the Carabao Cup will inevitably knock me out of the FA Cup. It's just the way it's gone for me. So the final thing we need to check, Dad, you were Champions League finalist last year. This season, penalty shootout again against Pep Guardiola's PSG with Erling Haaland up front. What a front three, by the way. Haaland, Cherki, and
He missed
Saka.
the penalty as well.
So did Adai,
Oh, dear,
Bajacqui, and
2
Cardoa.
seasons in a row, get to the Champions League final and lose both of them on penalties.
Your front three, though, 6.4,
Yeah.
6.5, 6.3.
Let me down a bit there, didn't I?
0-0 draw in the Champions League
Good
final.
job I had a goalkeeper. Look how good he was there.
He actually was 7.9.
Yeah.
So he definitely. But their keeper,
Yeah.
8.4. What is their keeper? Oh my God.
Looks good, doesn't he?
Colombian 23-year-old. Wow, how much did they sign him for? 74 million. Lazio got him for 1.9 and sold him for over £70 million profit.
I bet mine's not looking that bad though. He's played another full season for me.
Rochetti.
There you go, look.
Yeah, bit of development there.
23 as well.
Bit of development there. I think your unfortunate is fairly determined personality. If you have high professionalism, you could be looking at one of the best keepers in the world right now, but it's taking its time. They're both also South American goalkeepers. Not exactly renowned to have the best goalkeepers in the world.
No.
Let's have a look at your league phase. Finishing 10th. One lost to Atletico Madrid.
You keep losing to them.
Drew to Sparta, Porto and Genk. Oh, that's a weird one there, but you beat Bayern Munich in Munich.
Yeah.
Knockout playoff round then, you knocked out Sevilla 5-3. Leipzig 2-0.
Good.
So that was revenge.
Yeah.
Quarter-final, Real Madrid.
Oh, beat the big ones.
Semi-final, Dortmund.
2 big ones then, really get to the final.
And then
they come
unfortunately
against
lost
the
PSG.
PSG, yeah.
Well.
With Pep and Haaland, so
17 goals from El Mala as well as Kamada.
that's league-wise, that's what's letting me down, I feel. But cup-wise, the team's just doing it for me, really, isn't they?
Omad Odai has got just short of the same amount of goals when he only starts 13 games.
Yeah.
Could be the secret sauce.
Yeah, could be.
Arnie Engel's having still a good time there, considering how long he's been at the club. Soyquist, 12 and 13 too.
I ain't got a bad squad, actually, have I, really?
No.
It's a good squad.
I should think, though, when you got £100 million every year, you got another 87 million.
That's what happens when you get into the Champions League and finals, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Let's see. My final season, what can I do with this? So, Afane Said was out on loan, by the way, in case anybody was wondering. I loaned him out. He got a good amount of goals in the Championship, but he didn't exactly develop. Zlatan, 16 goals, 2 assists. Kuchika's done all right. We are lacking goals. Vigili got 12 assists, which isn't too bad. We have got £30 million with only 10k in the wage. They have stopped giving us money, and that's a shame, but I'm not surprised. Let's have a look at the points. Season 9 points are Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 4, meaning the total points are Luke with 8, Dad with 29. All right, Dad, Yarmolenko has gone on a free transfer to Fulham.
Yeah,
But I think the
disappointed with that.
replacement,
Yeah, 30 million. What a replacement that is as well, I think.
he's fantastic.
Yeah, got a good few seasons to come from him as well. So, yeah,
Very
very good.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, then 2 more players have joined the club. Ivan Edwards, Ivan Edwards. I don't really know how to say it. It's Welsh, so Ian, I don't know. Well, that's
It is Ian, I think, really.
yeah. Edwards, anyway.
But we were going to say is Ivan or something like that, really.
Great right back.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah. I mean, the old guy, I can't remember what he's called now, who was
Hakimi.
He's got to that age now where I think he's still in my squad, but I've got to get a replacement for him, really, and this is the guy.
Then we have got Jean Ramon from Girona, £30 million at centre-back.
I do like buying a centre-back each season just in case I get any injuries, and it's...
Left-footed too.
Yeah, that's that one side, really. Is when you see a good one, you got to make sure you get them, and he physicals, really, for... 24-year-old, very good.
Yeah.
So I'm pleased with that.
So the match day squad. Kamada out on the left is an interesting one.
I wanted to make sure I played someone else up front.
Saeed Al-Mala is the man.
Yeah. So
No, or actually Odai.
yeah, I
It
wanted
could be Al-Mala. I don't know actually.
Yeah, I wanted Odai.
Yeah.
I wanted him to play up front. So a way of making sure that I put Kamada out on the wing and locked him in there.
Yeah.
Hopefully it works, but I'm not going to lock anybody else in. The rest of the team can sort themselves out, I feel.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the fixture schedule. Start of the season, lost to Liverpool in that Community Shield.
Yes.
You know it's not a trophy race, so you don't care about that one.
No.
Good job I won a trophy race, because I'd be at 0. I won the playoffs, that would have been 1.
Yeah.
That would have been it for me. Bournemouth 5-0.
Yeah.
Saeed Al-Mala and Soyquist.
I've had a really good start to the league.
Yeah.
Scoring goals, doing it as well, which is really pleasing, because that's been my problem over the last few seasons.
5 for Soyquist? Yeah, 5 for Soyquist in 2 games.
He's had a really good start to the season.
Yeah.
Hasn't he?
Man City 2-1 as well. O'Dai got 2 in that one.
So Adai started his scoring goals as well, so hopefully that locking that player in on the left wing is working for me.
But Saeed Al-Mala scored in the 18th in the QPR game away from home, which means you started off top of the league. And as you can see, I'm all the way down the bottom. Let's have a look at my transfers, though. I think my transfers are better than what the league table suggests. So Santiago Castro, £29 million. Didn't really hit the ground running for me, to be honest. We've gone one up front now. We've got Zlatan there. We lost Cunha, unfortunately. He has gone to Villarreal on a release clause, £41 million, to a club in the Continental Competition release clause, which is always the most annoying one, because you're going, I'll be fine because I'll be in that competition and it won't count. I'm not in that competition and it counted. We also lost Ange Ahausu, who we haven't played for a while, for £7 million. A couple of players have gone out as well recently too. So let's have a look at the players on the in. Souza comes in from Flamengo, £14 million. Good centre midfielder option there, attacking wise. Got good on the ball, good technique. Antonio Santos is the replacement right back. So good player, to be honest, from Cape Verde. Not bad. Don't know whether he's better than Cunha, but for the price that we paid, isn't too bad at all. Then we look at the other players that we have got in. We got Tony Wordsworth. What a name. As a good centre-back option on a free transfer. Salias Ingerthon, though, left wing-back. So I think he's better than the Vasquez that we've got there.
Yeah, he's very good, yeah.
So he's not too bad. Mamadi Kamara from San Etienne, £35 million, is another centre-back option. Great physical attributes, just can't jump.
Whoa. Yeah, it's a shame, really, for a centre-back.
5'9", left-footed, can't jump. Cannavaro. That's what we'll say. When somebody goes, I would never get a centre-back, you can't jump. Well, he's only 5'9". Cannavaro. Won the Ballon d'Or. Then we got Pablo Vasquez from River Plate, who supplied quite a lot of our players, to be honest. £22 million. There's my new right-back after losing the other one. I signed a back-up.
I'll tell you what, for corners you're going to be hopeless because he can't jump neither.
Well, yeah, but he is a right back. 5'9", perfectionist personality. He's got all the basics to be a good right back, though.
Yeah.
The tackling is there. He's got great physical attributes to bomb up and down.
Yeah, I mean, for a right back, we don't worry about the jumping reach, do we?
No. Match day squad. We have changed it up and gone a bit more tiki-taka. So I've used my old 4-3-3 tiki-taka and changed a lot of the roles because that was like a playmaking winger. We had like different stuff. We do still have the advanced centre-back, though. I'm still gamming. I think points-wise, we're a bit screwed anyway, so why not have a bit of fun with it and see if it makes any difference. So when we do have the ball, you'll jump up next to Price there. But yeah, I can't imagine us being incredibly good, especially when the start of the season has not gone to plan exactly with 3 losses from 3 at the start there. Man United, 92nd minute winner. Great. Tottenham, who got the Vitor Roque penalty there. Apparently it was never a penalty either. Chelsea, Antonio Nusa got a 91st minute after Gonzalo scored there. And then Rotherham, we beat them in the cup. But we finally got a win against Hull City at home. So we're off to the races.
Yep.
All right, then, let's see. Final season, then. Can I just make it a little bit closer? We'll have to find out. Well, it's a lot closer this season.
1 point in it.
Yeah.
I had a bad end of the season, but 1 point in it, not bad.
Closer than I thought
They
it would
only
be.
lost 7 games this time, so I got a little bit better.
Yeah. No, he lost 8. I think that's the first time for a long time. Did beat you, though.
Oh.
Come on. Did we draw the other one? Or did you beat me? You beat me. 3-0. It's a bad day to be from the Yorkshire area.
Yeah,
Hull,
definitely,
Sheffield United and Leeds all relegated.
Down, yeah. That is
Tough
a bad
times.
season for them.
Yeah, Liverpool won the league. They're back doing that. And Hugo Ekitike is the league's top scorer for Liverpool. But underneath him, Kostelak with 17 in 37 games. Then O'Dai's there with 16.
Yeah.
And Saeed Al-Mala with 15.
So that worked for me.
Yeah. Funny how Kamada didn't score, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's Hassanov is there. He's still not there. I don't know where Kamada's gone. Jan Vigili's there with 11. Soyquist is there. Kuchika is there with 10.
One apple bunny, was he?
Lucero, the centre midfielder. Santana, my left midfielder. Saeed is in there. He was like my backup striker.
He ain't gonna be there, is he?
Kamada, he ain't there.
He's had a bad
Which
season.
means he's got less than 4 goals. So he's either injured or he's had a terrible time.
Yeah, I reckon he's been injured and he hasn't played.
We'll say that. Other competitions, though. FA Cup was won by Arsenal. They beat Wolves in the final.
Never final I lost.
Wolves in the final. He went 1-0 up from Uday. Ozdemir, who's incredible, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, scored 2 after that. Cesc Fabregas is Arsenal, by the way. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Quite like to see what his career is going to be like, really. Now, I beat West Ham in the 4th round there. 5th round, Crew. On penalties. Bloody hell. Quarter-final, you knocked out Ipswich in extra time. Then you beat Man United in the semi-final. In the EFL Cup. Oh, it's a double final loss.
Got the 2 finals and lost both of them.
Oh, I'd absolutely cry if you get to the Champions League final and lose. Pavlovic scored the only goal of the game there, so that's quite funny. Semi-final, didn't get to that. You beat Ipswich. Quarter-final, you beat Leeds. I didn't even get that far. 4th round, I didn't even get past the 3rd round. I lost to Manchester United. Okay. Bad season. Actually, it's a bad rebuild for Burnley, although they'll probably take a 4th place finish in 10 years' time. However, Dad, for you, Champions League, you won it.
Oh, get in.
You won it. Everton in extra time in the final. Oh, Liam Brazinha's Everton. Something smells it off here.
That was an easy game then.
Who have done very well, to be honest, in this. The last 5 years, they have been up there a lot. They even finished runners up when I think you won the league.
Oh, 3 seasons in a row, got to the Champions League final. Though.
Yeah.
Finally won it.
The final goal, Jean Ramon, the centre-back, their new hero who have won the Champions League.
He's going to be a legend for Wolves now.
He will. He will have a statue, I imagine.
Yeah, definitely.
So, very well done, Dad. A Champions League win. You played in the knockout playoffs, which meant 15th.
Lost the best
3.
I've done, is it?
No. Drew 1. 1-4, so not bad at all. The knockout playoff round, which did win, you beat Rangers. Round of 16, knocked out Arsenal 1-0. Quarter-final 4-0. Semi-final 3-2 against Liverpool.
All English.
All English semi-final. We are 10 years in and don't have any other leagues loaded, so that kind of does happen quite a lot, to be honest. But yeah, well done. If anybody wants this tactic, by the way, Dad's one, you're probably not going to want mine. Then you can get it on the patreon.com/Mega Gaming or the YouTube channel members. Thank you very much to everybody who
thank you guys.
helps us support that. Dad obviously recently retired, so another congratulations in case you haven't seen that. And you guys are helping us do that by supporting on the channel members or the Patreon. Also, you're here. It's season 10. Let us know if you're part of the season 10 club. Finally then, the goals this season. The Champions League winning sign. Odai scored the most goals.
29 goals.
Yeah.
Finally got a striker up there.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to win the Champions League, so it worked for me in the end.
Saeed Al-Mala, phenomenal player. Got 23 and 20. Hassanov 17 and 17. Soyquist 13 and 13. Kamada only played 13 games, Dad. So that tells me there was a lot of games that he missed through injury, maybe. Major. No, that was then 2 months he was out of a hip injury. Just kind of a lot of injuries, really.
Yeah.
But
probably done me a favour, really.
Yeah. If anybody does take going, got £110 million if you want to carry it on anyway. But my final goals tally, this is going to be embarrassing, I think. Zlatan, 19 goals. Didn't do too bad. A bit of development there as well, so that's kind of nice. Jan Vigili got 13 and 15, is kind of my key player this season. But Kuchika, who's been my best player, he probably wants to leave, doesn't he? I can imagine Arsenal want to buy him there. £43 million, so not too bad at all. Let's have a look at the final points tally. Season 10 points are Mega Luke with 1, Dad with 10, which means total points are Luke with 9, Dad with 39. What a 30-point gap. That is a rampaging win there, so congratulations.
The opposite of what we normally do.
Yeah.
Usually you come back at me, didn't you? So I'm really pleased with that. I built a very, very good, strong squad.
Yeah, over 10 years.
And I think I found myself a new tactic.
Well, there we go. I've been doing it for long enough. About time you copied it. But there we go. Thank you very much for watching. Really do appreciate it. If you're wondering what to watch next, 2 videos are on screen. One of them is where we did a rebuild where we could only sign 1 player per season. And there's also another video where I tried to win the Champions League with a completely random club in 5 years. Give them a watch.